Let us therefore examine our position seriously and objectively to see how well we have managed so far and evaluate our points of weakness and the necessary remedies. Let us determine what modifications are needed to adjust our strategy to counter the movements of the enemy and overcome him. This requires some plain speaking. And for the sake of Africa, let us speak plainly. As I said, our greatest danger stems from disunity and the inability to see that the realization of our hopes and aspirations, the realization of our objective of total African independence, and of our future progress and prosperity is inextricably bound up with the necessity to unify our policy and actions in connection with the continued struggle for independence and the greater task of economic and social reconstruction beyond it. We must therefore face the issue of African unity now, for only unity will make the artificial boundaries and regional demarcations imposed by colonialism obsolete and superfluous. African unity will thus provide an effective remedy for border disputes and internecine troubles. In a united Africa, there could be no frontier claims between Ethiopia and Somalia, or between Zanzibar and Kenya, Guinea or Liberia, or between Ghana, Togoland, and the Ivory Coast. Because we would regard ourselves as one great continental family of nations. Some of the leaders, it must be confessed, do not see the struggle of their brother Africans as part of their own struggle. Even if they did, they would not be free to express their solidarity. These rifts are consciously created by the imperialists between Africans, where they can sit back and watch with sly satisfaction, as well as contempt for those who fail to see how they are being used against Africa's best interests. Regrettably, those states include some who were among the freedom fighters of yesterday and who haven't won their independence, are willing to drop it for some token aid and thereby deny to those still struggling for freedom even their moral support. Here is a phenomenon against which all African freedom fighters must be on their guard and resist to the utmost. Even though I appreciate the difficulties facing us, I must admit, I find it strange to watch some of us returning willingly to the colonialist fold. This time, they don't even have the excuse of being forced to subject themselves to foreign domination. It makes one wonder, why so much effort and sacrifice
Accra100
and so many lives were given up to the achievement of independence in the first place, if it can only be so quickly and easily surrendered. Unhappily for us, colonialism creates in some intellectual allegiances which are not severed at the moment of independence, but remain to condition loyalties away from Africa towards the metropolis which draws them. They are unable, it would appear, to accept the idea that Africans can get together to make viable and going concern of a combined African continent, but rather see their salvation in coming together in association like the Franco-African community mooted recently at Bangu. Although there are many here who speak English, French, Spanish, or Portuguese, nevertheless, we are all Africans.
Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema bemeti garafuru kube puntimpuna si sokode. Wakachira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko.
All right, so that's it. Live on Accra100.5 Citizen Show, and Nade Mamunina ha Emma Kwaba, and Rana Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's day, and it was so beautiful, and yes, this is what we want. See Yana ye peno, inti enra na see a celebrity ye papa Dr. Kwame Nkrumah atwapim osi ade yo na enra na say ye celebrate no domo amoboa ye ma ye celebrate Dr. Kwame Nkrumah nyina ye damo ase nyame nhira obi bia dom ne mpempem we mu amotwa hia etemenka the Frederick ni bencheye mu join ye on your Facebook page. We are grateful. More joining a Elembele West End FM. Yadamo see an area. And I see some comma more Mosmoti and Camp on Benya FM, Elmina. Na I am fancy so Emma Citizen TV Ghana. Yadomina as a production crew. We are grateful. And as Kwame Kwache and as we are Paite. Any ni social media handler. Emmanuel Afo joining on a Facebook page. Good afternoon, brother. The love I have for you. Small. Yo Mate Afo. Mate. Now saying the meba juma fu. Na Afo ya nani pa papa no. Nani pa papa no. Na na Kofi Ahin Kingsley. Maxwell Banya ko. Yada mu nyina ase ene awie se mo join ye ewo WhatsApp platform so yada mo ase pam make I was jumade with your friend the Citizen Show live on Accra100.5 powered by Class Media Group CMG. Mediani Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah, the old soldier, the old warrior, the last man standing, Commander Boham. I'm with you till 6 p.m. Beya Juma Michael Ajano ewo Kwabena Michael yeda wase ene Andy Mullers is here, Babs Zozi is here, yeda mu nyina ase some join here and on Citizen Show. But ye bedin komo ye be rural free zones authority na ye din komo ewo ho ye be rural Accra Digital Center na yadi enkomo ewo ho enkomo no ba bia say yedi bia no ye bedi enkomo no but mame emfa enema ba komunu bi men clear enema ba komunu bi ansa na move on ene awie na mesini pin so I am say last 2 weeks last week and last 2 weeks na omo ye nana sante hima edoti yi ne pacho Ghana ni bi antiem yi last week no omo ye na hima edoti yi na ye nyina ye hu se emrantie bi ehye entare asojafo ntare bi a ya true actually Asante Defense Forces. Me betra ehase eka ho asem. Say be last week ana me hu sɛ owura bi yɛse yɛfrɛ no chief as but ɔyɛ sremni mebusabusa no ase no yɛsɛ ɔte so ɔte aboabuo sɛ asomase o ya obi ka kyerɛm so oni no na ɛnyɛ chief nkoa na meto nkra we ɛde ama no na mɛka asɛm kakra sedu mba yɛ yɛmfa nsɛm nnua ne sa sedu mba yɛ 2024 elections no onim deɛ mene ne yɛ ɛwɔ Kumase abɔnten so nti mekasa kyerɛ sedu mba mekasa kyerɛ ne sɛ menua na sedu mba nim sɛ mani aden paa na sabi baabi a mefiri ba no memfiri nketewa however ɛnyɛ abufuo kwan so ɛyɛ nkɔmɔ a ɛsɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛdi na yɛde yie ɛto yie ɛma asanteman anim te na abranteɛ chief no yɛso ayɛ video sɛ adɛn na ɛsɛ me Bobie Ansah me kɔka ɛyɛ Asante Defense Force ɛho asɛm na atiefo ɛne titru me nuanom asantefoɔ entie me yie paa me ka asɛm akyerɛ me nuanom asantefoɔ ɛna me ne asantefoɔ na kasa wɔ asɛm wei ho me wie a me wie hwɛ me nuanom asantefoɔ no nte aseɛ sɛ obi fa wo din ɛde di bɔne a ɛnya de papa na adeɛ bi kɔ so ɛwɔ Ashanti region abusua biara bi wɔ baabi yɛwɔ asantefoɔ a wɔte Bolga yɛwɔ asantefoɔ a wɔte Tamale yɛwɔ asantefoɔ a wɔte Nkranha Cape Coast saa ne yɛwɔ mfantefoɔ a wɔte Kumase yɛwɔ sremfoɔ a wɔte Ghana asase yɛ nyinaa yɛ dea obiara wɔ ho kwae sɛ baabi a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔtena ɛma n'asom dwono no ɔtena nanso sɛ obi bɛtena wo kurom na ɔhyɛ aseɛ sɛ ɔyusu wuwu din adi di bɔne ɛyɛ ana ahomete hwɛ Kwame nkurɔfoɔ atamdidi a ɔmo edi yɛwura otumfuo nyinaa wonim sɛ ɛfa dodoɔ no ara no ɛyɛ ahɔhoɔ a ti Kumase ɛna ɛkɔdi bɔne ɔmo kɔka ɛde bɛka yɛn di asantefoɔ atam saa sometimes woyɛ panin nti wohu videos ni bi a na wayɛ din na wabu ani agu so ɛnneɛma bebree wohu sɛ obi ɛdidi asantefoɔ atam a bɔne koro no a wɔse asantefoɔ anaa asanteni na ayɛ no wobɛkom wɔ Kumase no na nipa no a ɔyɛ saa deɛ no ɛwɔ Ashanti region na Kumase no na ɔnyɛ asanteni enti yɛnuanom no ɛsɛ yɛnyae wɔ mo no ɔmo nte esremfoɔ no chief ɔyɛ tani mba sɛ do ɔyɛ tani na chief sɛ ɔno tani no yɛnyae no na ɔnte Asante Defense Force enti Kwame dakoro yɛwɔ hɔ na obi ahyɛ Asante Defense Force atare na ɔde akɔ Galamsey site ni akye no yɛsɛ otumfoɔ na asoma ne nkwalaa sɛ ɔmo nkɔnkɔtu Galamsey mmerɛ no ne yɛdi otumfoɔ atam saa akɔkora ɔte dɛm ɔno wɔnim deɛ ɛkɔ so otumfo enema no bebre wa onima de kra ekoso ni asom ni adu otumfo tem sa na nipa no a ohye Asante Defense Force ekoye sa de no oyetani o na ni ono ani kromufo ntafo no so di atembi sa Asantefo ani brade na yasoma nkrofo so munkotu gold yanhwe yie dakro obi be hye Asante Defense Force no de akobokro no yesi yi ene de manhia omote eye gasfo a omo ebokro no na nipa ne yetani o onya Asanteni wachira wo ho na omo adane Langards yesi yi na no otumfo ate Langards fo kuo omo hye Asante Defense Force, so they identify the people with ataria ehye womo but omo nim omo blood baby omo free ba nti na Asantefo na anya ubeko social media ni edi atem ubeko no edi atem bone dodo no a wo se Asantefo na aye no ubeko mu no na nipa no onya Asanteni hwa ma memo eye example baako Kwame okay say Kumawu by elections no young lady bi ebe ye video ye de so emo omo de o se MPP de emo no omo pe ombeje mo ato abama MPP Kwame atem didie ben na NC about Asante Sokruma and then you'll be a primpuntuo no more de emo. Some of our friends will call you no more srew Kwabena most munkrofo idie Kwame ye komu no na lady no woye kanjagani a ya won wo Kumawu ama wanyini ewo ho on say omutitwi no and so ni tribal mark na say or rattle twi no a the other can say twini Asanteni na gina ho no ne nkrofo di atemwa Asantefo so mpemo chain development Asantefo so mpemo chain development enya Asanteni ne kan hwa nansenya Kwame Mankranso eno ne asojafo the boss wo galamsey ho no right Mankranso okay lady bi eba be ye video say John Mahama pesu okuma Asantefo John Mahama pesu okuma Asantefo Kwame say wo hwe video say video no bia lady bi obeye wo say any am say 1 week kura ena Kwabena aya no TikTok a o se metwi condemn no guy be on TikTok ena guy no be ye video edi girl no picture be kire ye one girl no say girl no oye frafrani ofriboga ye wo no wo jazongo ena watu akotena eye Mankranso ena wono na osubo bra say John Mahama pesu okuma Asantefo hwe se mo enti obi a wonim girl no hu ya Asantefo de omo mpa John Mahama asem kra enso John Mahama ni nuatani o ni nuatani na ekasa no en wakote edin Asante nachi eni obekuye nyina eni owe John Mahama and this for person kuma Asantefo obekuye nyina mi kohwe video bia en obi kire na sese se ya wono jazongo oya frafrani oya ofriboga na sese no omuti Kumase oya ya nse ya wo mi Kumase dia me Kumase ni ha na me free sa America ne ekwo wo me a kam ya America ni enti nyai wo mo na omo nya de omo no pe just because we make am bi a kira Asantefo trick omu use trick edi agu otumfo manhia ne Asantefo animu ase keke Kwame mesi a kira mbaako omo platform bi your friend Asanteni me wo 3 days ni na boy no take platform no the cousin friend me uni ba wi boy ni free oya sahwini where ya sahwini ene ote kumase no ate asantenie platform ene nkwasi asem nko a kwasi asem bia no omoye no so enti obi peke eyesa asantenie platform no a no asase edidi otumfo atem so always omoye niema ebegu asante ene otumfo animu ase omo seda eye agenda na asantifo ni bi hu ye nti no omo adwene ma so omo seda mesi metimi a kire o Ghana fo amutie me metimi a kire mo eniema beye edu eya omo si nipa we oye no oya asantini na se wo social media ko kan no oya asantini no wo kasa ase no metimi a kire mo beye edu a omo nya asantifo ni bi bia enfri asante ni bi bia enfri asante ti entra wona chief entafo ya wo mo no e wo kumase no enti asante defense force wa bra obia no obia ni ntokwa otumfo ono wan na ekoko yewura woni hwan e na ekoko yewura ono hwan e na won ntokwa wo Ghana ha sabe enye enemafo a wo mo aba social media na obi e kan kwase asem a adai bono ni asante yatena ache otumfo ono obia ni ntokwa sabi nkrofo di na tem mo ate se wa yi anoda na nkaje so otumfo ntimi respond same na ene asante ani bia ba we don't need militias na me kama se dum ba no mate yempre ye asante fo no me ma me firi asante mampon me papa firi offense kokote me ye bretu ni yempre ma mo mate ekuo bi ma me sei ye ma ene ye nananom daachi se ya na sha ase wo north se ya na sha ase e wo north ene wo man pɛ ho asemanka ena ba bia beduru ni and we won't allow anybody to repeat same in Ashanti region media be kan fa me bia me mfa ho efe otumfuo eye dwumadie bi na se yenuanum stemfo koboa no a efe me ye wo me Asante Mampon tunsum zongo mini zongo sofo na atena sa apani yaronum me ne dagomba fo atena me ne frafra fo atena me ne kanjaga fo atena me nafo fo mo uyi evesa me nafo fo aka no dodo no ayesirimfo ti so tumfo ya ade na se mokoboa no a efe but emfamra ne nhye wonsam enye enema ebeba begu eye asante wufin you know na me ka kire mo no we won't allow you to do that and chief tie me mpedinfo bebre akasa ada omo bechi obi o sha Asante Defense Force a jeli no that day ena mo behu say womo ye wo womo mfantefo esremfo no pa na yesa other tribes no they don't do it esremfo no omo kumase no omo na yesa ade no wo ya kwama Asante ya kwama otumfo hwe kwame hwe asem bi akwakosi meka yesi boy bi no a oye video edidi yewura atem na omokobo no yesi wawu right ufiri se otumfo ti asem we ya ebe ne de me be ye social media the one see di otumfo atem no enye easy oya so koka bia no mo abusa o enya asantefo na abu obi akuno no otumfo ni mu na onim me kira ase boy no say yeso owo mental issues kakra na boy no wodi kai ye video edidi nkramofo atem e okumase eya se omo pe na bono dadaada enti we esi ye no okay obi so enya no kra so wawu fine we are just hoping but when you see ye no boy ni ye second one we no ena omo gina so enti eye zongo fo no kumase zongo fo no ena kwa kire no ebo no sa no Asante ni bia nsanim enso ko social media kohwe atemdidie fitaa atemdidie fitaa otumfo waye ni nua ba ye awie wabrɛ nka ɛsɛ oda na mmerante bi tia bonten sɛ ye matwefo yakɔbu obi mmerante bi ye ntafo wo mo maame wo mo papa wo mo bibia mfiri asante sesei omo na kyerɛ ye asantefo no sɛ de yesi ntra asante region emfa omo na kyerɛ ye asantefo no sɛ de yesi ntra ye kurom emfa how na yɛde ba emra mu kura no a emra kwan so no Ghana Armed Forces nkwa na yɛwɔ enti sɛ sebita frache sɛ yɛ miami nuanom asantefo kura na nka ate sɛ group no a enya de ame Bobie mepre da. We can live in a country yɛwɔ militia groups. We can live in such a country. Ghana nya jungle. Ghana enya jungle ni amobi akwa sɛ yɛde opɛ na nka mpɛ sɛ wotani a yɛabɛwo wo Kumase Asante Defense Force ɛfa ho ɛyi wasɛm obi so ɔkɔ ako ɛna ni bia ba yɛkɔ yɛnim otumfoɔ ate ɛyi yɛfrɛ ne sɛ education fund kɔmfa nɔkye ɛyi project yi ogu so ɔpani no onimade ɛfɛ so ahu ɛnika mo sɔre yɛ na mo si o yɛ ntafo a yɛti Kumase but yɛ pɛsɛ yɛti ekuo bi a yɛfrɛ no Asante Union for Quality Health Care yɛde ane sɛ yɛboa ma mpomdin kɔ so ɛwɔ Asante region yɛn nyina yɛbɛ support mo kase mo yi sika koraa no a yɛbɛba betua bi onkɔte ade a ɛyɛ weapons ɛmfa mɛsɛ yɛ ma me ba firi agona na me be nyina na me kyerɛ ne sɛ yɛwɔ kuo bi a yɛde kontɔkwa te kɔjoin ne sɛ kuo no how enti chief ɛne sɛ dumba deɛ mo yɛ ma yɛ bia no yɛne gye ho but saa Asante Defense Force no deɛ ɛma so nnɛ ɛma so kyena yɛyɛ asantefo no yɛmpere ma mo nte sɛ kuo no ɛwɔ Kumase no ɔkyerɛ bi mo bɛto hyɛ yɛ so a ne yɛyɛ den wɔkyerɛ bi mo adwene sesa ɛnyɛ Amerikafo no training Saddam ɛnyɛ Amerikafo no ana Saddam no wɔm de sie ani yɛma wo ntena Kumase mmoaboa weapons ano ɛmfa Asante din ɛmata ho na ɔkyerɛ nko yɛne yɛma ne yɛ nananom ada na mo abɛto ahyɛ yɛ so we won't agree. Say Dumba, you are my friend. The moya maye biano, fe. The moya manana or say to biano, fe, ni so. But ye catch them. Yam pre mamon fa Asante di nya de bia nkrofobedi di otum fatem. Ya bremo. Ya bremo pa. Ya na ebi wo MPP fo no. MPP for no umudrimika kwota omachi ye ya Asante fo Bobie Ansah ya ni Jimmy ota Asante man mi bretuni mentra wona fa ye din Asante din no kodi nkwase asem da bia hu se ye di otumfo atem a ya hoho a ewo Kumase no makoka beka no because Asante fo yente sa but omo betre ya wo mo no musua kasa no a obeka kasa no krojen obusa no so ofiri hia osmi firi Asante region ehefa ontumi nkyiro kurokuro but okakasa no ntino oye bibia na nkrofo asom no mo dia temwa kama obehwehwe nipa ne background sa and me say social media obia di twi ka asema no ma sha ase ahwehwe ne background obekom no onya Asante ni washeda or set ye up for insults. Why? Ye kwaya ni mu say do yesremo ye kwaya ni mu abrabom de ewo mumu krom no ofo okra no ye nka ho asem wie mamu me hye bibia se ewo Kumase Asante region emfo me haya adwene Mamu me shebi bia se emfa me ha ya adwene yesrɛ mo yepamokyɛw Akwabi na bɔdu senwi ɔno nso betena social media nso keka bi tutu bi maame a na mahyɛ ase dege no mapɛ nkrofo bi so ɔmo hwehwɛ na akyiri maame obɛkɔ so no ɔno so na ɔnya asanteni na yɛn nuanom asantefoɔ paa no sɛ Kwabena mom yɛn kasa ntia yɛn kasa mfa ho sɛ ɛkɔyɛ a ahɔhoɔ ati Kumasi ama nkrofo di otumfo atem no ɛnyɛ. We should tell them in plain language. Manuasi, me de besi ebesia. Enya bufuo so. Yɛne enuanom atena. Esrimfo na atena firi tete bepe mene. Enti nya afa ne yɛbɛka sɛ obi nkɔ no kurom. Obi a ni asase wɔ Ghana ha, yɛn nyina dia. However, sɛ woti ekuro bia mu a comporto ho sɛ de ekuromafo no yɛ. Metenkra ha sɛ nkran yɛse yɛ mmɔnwom anaa yɛnyɛ dede a mentimi nkɔkukuru ayi yɛfrɛ ne sɛ machine ɛnsi me kɔ ho na menam tashi na mebɔ nwom adɛyɛ a medeɛ me no obia ka biribia a mentie wonim sɛ Bobie sɛ ana abɛyɛ a na wokɔ kurom Asantemampɔ no akɔbɔ nwom wɔ hɔ simple. I'm grateful. Once again, I'm grateful. Mama entra enye law abiding people. That's all. Baako bi wa Kwame ha me. Eye nansen boys no. On say boys no say omo titi group across the country. Wa bo say boys ni bi na omo de ensekai kura tumi be ye video. E dey ba shaka mu na dey wa dey something. You know, say IGP ni nkrofo ebepe ho asem aka mo mpe ho asem nka Ansah na agye afiri yensem mom yenka ho asem ene Ansah na ade no agye afiri yensem until one day we can't handle it. One day one shall yen to me and handle. We must be careful. We must be very, very careful. We must be very, very careful. Now one day, Yanshe ya ye. All right.
Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah berema be meti garafuru kube puntimpuna si sokode no wakanchira katabin say you wati unkensen Kwabena keja guma mene enko.
All right, so that's it. And then come on, Ansah na me guest ni mienu beba ora Cadman Mills and the assembly to about Galamsey. Then we want to interrogate it and understand exactly what he's trying to communicate. Ya boy omodi bi ase e betu no batie nya no but yen kotie asemo a eye ora Cadman e de atudwa e fa Galamsey.
That says, look, we are not playing around. I think it needs to be done. Much more importantly, I think we have to call the government to task. I see, and maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am, that really the government is a little conflicted in its fight against Galamsey. It's not taking it seriously.
What makes you say
on the one hand, the benefits that clearly the government is receiving, because they are diverting the foreign exchange earnings that would have gone to unofficial channels into the official channels, is doing a lot, right, to help or to stabilize the value of the city, right? So that is one of the reasons why the government is a little conflicted about it. At one level, they're getting all the praise for being able to stabilize this, actually first bring it down, and secondly, stabilize it, and third, a lot of foreign exchange earnings. In fact, the government itself, at some point or the other, started boasting that they were looking at 160 tons, right, from gold this year, at which I reacted also on Twitter that could be our death knell, As a result of it, they feel comfortable about buying gold from so-called licensed miners. But a lot of these licensed miners are not even miners. They only are bankrolling Galamsey by buying excavators, by buying pumps and shaft sums, or whatever they call it, and giving it to small people to do the Galamsey, right? And they think they are doing the right thing just because they hold a license. That's unacceptable. They hold a license to explore. They don't hold a license to mine. And I think that the government has to be very clear about it. And it's not even acceptable to say that, well, it's a sacrifice that we have to make. No, it's a sacrifice that we don't have to make. The food we eat, you're telling me about the heavy metals. The water, just simply by looking at it. And its impact on generations to come. Children being born with heavy metals and developmental retardation and things like that. It's the way we are handling this thing. It's a scandal.
Doc, do you support the calls for a state of emergency to be declared in certain areas?
Dissect this matter and Yemusa who say whether indeed yampase abai enye serious in fighting Galamsey. And I mean say yenu aba ya titi eko one of the river sites, and some videos be those areas in Suno any ete, and me who say omokasa buying deploy 1,000 soldiers to 44 Galamsey points. Those areas omobecha soldier for no go so that they can secure the place. Unlike before, they go there now they want to build military camps permanently. And I think say ebeboa empire ne say a soldier for no do kotena wo no omo no kura no enkotu enchen eye enkrofo no. The problem ni na no Yempire no Yempire yebo sisia ene say womo enko ka nkrofo no womo nkutu ade no, because your kroma and MPP time we know a soldier for said the omo fa Galamsey no eye fa ebinum so ani abre ene yebesre pa say omo edom be ko site wo no omo anya adwuma ne se de ese ene se de efata ye pa omo chow pa omo do omo ko kam so no omo nya adwuma ne se de ese ene se de efata. All right, so yani amanfo bedidi nkomo kakra ewo sa Galamsey me fa course na should we leave it and go or all right. Asoja for no so man kwa kan wo mo ho ene omo to Galamsey ne dia well And I know me yenua Oliver Vomao on an crofo almost mache a good thing. We all support them. On a crab try say no more per 5,000 budget. And this if only be SND card de bois, which means the commitment is there. Say yes stop galamsey. But you see, the ya na a year bufu our galamsey way in a hono. Eya omo di emfie nwotwe tu ase nsuo no na omo anam etwetwa pictures no wa anom de beto Facebook no aye ahu edru nipa MPP ni nso pe na wan hwe ya na atem ni di afiri wanu mu aba unhu se mo na anu omo ti o se nipa na anu omo ti o unhu onti ase wadi fie nwotwe tu ase nsuo na ono ano a oye sa no wo fira ba mu ani o eni afe bosome nwotwe ase nkrumu ni na ono asa agina ho no otiam enti yensuo na ase sei yensuo na ase sei why na say no you have your national women organizer Kate Jamfua eya mo party for ebe ya press conference Kate Jamfua kwaya ode Ghana ensase galamsey nam so enya agro who national women organizer Kroma, your president Akufo-Addo was involved, the gold mafia. Gabi Ochredakun was mentioned. Sa kwa we Gabi Ochredakun we mon crofo bebre na mofaka every presidency ene diko to gold no oh but omo beye dede because wokoka na yaka kire wo say mrakwan na omo de say the wheels of justice grind slowly, right? And yes, ntuko ka ana nko ntinka ndi sisi amu nchichi omu nyina ngu yo nenka ayi emrekuduka kamrekuduka dem enka gabo chidaku dem omo site omo ewo galamsey eni ahwa de ade ni nyina no senka mienu miensa bi demu a enka na komu nyina wonye dede say enka miracle sabwaje mfa camera enko site ko beko police station Ansah one prisons mum na akwa se eho ye kama endi ana mi blame omo. There are audios, there are reports in this government. You know, yeah. So, say, sana kwa banwa, fine. Ntisa nke nipa no a ono no ejai na nsen ya no, o free abemu na nsen ya no. Enka say nipa no a ntimi megina ho. Say Central Region in Sunyina. And now the NDC government and I bear the cost. We didn't feel what we had to destroy our mind to say Ghana. Now, sir, I didn't know a war Ghana politics muno. Yana a mama kuma a bleedy because Miss Roma Yadachi. When politicians become friends with the same interest, when politicians become friends, what the same interest are, or minor in it. nti saa enkene enka Charles Bisu num enenam ho boy ba kwa wuntumi akwala no awoka ayi ho no Bisu no omdo omko OSP no omse so no so koye plea bargain no said you about the Galamsey issues. Enipa we o man kwa onu ni sika no ade beba na say ne beso sika say no ade kra ode bae ntia na mehwe wo mo a mese nyemo a efri baabi efri. And when people become political entrepreneurs, omo de oman no omo a omote no woyɛ politician na odi bɔne a bra ne nkyɛn oba ne nkyɛn a ɔno so bɛkɔ akɔ pledi ama wo na bibi wɔ mu a na mo akyɛ. But my yɛmfa yɛne atiefo ni nkɔmmɔ kakra 0302208090. Tell me Ora Cadman Arezi issue be. Tell me whether it is true that the NDC government is not serious. Do you agree with Cadman Mills? 0302208090. Yenko your mouth for views. So we are citizens. Let's have a chat. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
It is very, very, very true. About your time, Accra.
Pachamati.
It is very true there. Asema Kadna Kano about me, I mean, no can say me more needing, but some time ago in Rollins era, on say it's Topasi war, nothing rigged.
Yeah.
Okay. It took very serious plan by Walankaki, by then police officer Walankaki, with some of us to take drastic measure against those people over there. And everything ended within some few days. Look at what is going on. There were your friends, the Galamsey side. We have serious military, serious police officers retired. You better contact you to just plan within some few days. All these things will be off. When you go to Galamsey side, to Awukope Galamsey, you will not come back home. The government must take serious action. And your politicians are here. Look, for Ayesu River, Sisia Menu Katai, Nashe. People bath that water now. Nipa no Chemkra, what is it? It's so not declaring a bon angasa. Why should we live in a country like this? It is a country I can say with the greatest respect to the president. In fact, we're going some of us here, that role. Oh, because near past government, now, some of us have voted you into power. This should not take even 1 month. Adding the police and the military, even since Apple would the police in film, the military should go there. They should give advertisement for 1 month. After 1 month, if you go there, you will not come back again. Thank you very much, Bobie.
May I say thank you. Mami for another caller. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Bobie, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Okay, all right, let's go.
Yeah, Bobie, in fact, me NDC complete. me work out ninja. But me, I'm a hammer, the oil cramming, me who's who promise yes, you buy a chair from food. Bow, me, who can't tell me, Accra.
But we are talking about Galamsey, so let's stay within Galamsey issue.
I am part two. Uncle upon almost 8 years, Galamsey. Yeah, they are just saying about 8 years, 8 months penny. But almost year did it, NPP for almost 3 ideas. Still, almost year did it, a year demonstration. We had demonstration, and I'm see a dean of your. I couldn't for a year did it, Chino, long so one we are damn, but still almost 2 years did it. Into ye anything. Into them, I get to my uncle. All
right, thank you. Let me pick another caller. Hello.
Bobie Michelle.
Major Suja.
Mr. Lincoln.
Mr. Lincoln Yanko.
Yo, Mamisha Joe, a charmer. And you want Casa. Mr. Cardinal Mills, meaning any problem. Bobie. The MBC was in Accra, the capital. How many radio stations do we have? How many radio stations do we have? This Galamsey fight, the only radio stations are I mean, make us went your movements before it, and the Joy FM. Iraso Sasare and his team. Are they the only radio station in this country? Apart from the documentary being shown by Joy FM on Galamsey, unless maybe I'm making a mistake, I haven't seen any journalist in the bush bringing documentaries to Ghanaians to see the devastation caused by the Accra100 MPP for the past 8 good years. Some of the radio stations are just in Accra, picking feedback from other stations, which is wrong. All the radio stations have to be in the bush. Because if you sit in Accra and you are saying that something is... Look, Takwa, one of the places Galamsey is west in Ashanti region. Look, we have a project at Takwa. And if you go there, what is happening there? Bobie, me, President John Dramani Mahama is fighting the Galamsey, but it's too slow. Our our woman organizer, and Eastern Regional Minister, Madam Akosia Awate, we saw them in the bush. Ghana for the deal more attempted that is not their work, including the MPP. Why so an ambition is in the forest fighting Galamsey? When they were in power, their woman organizer was in the bush with the excavator. And then this is, we are just silent. Our media houses are silent. As for the media houses of the MPP, they are not happy about what is happening. I'm telling you, Bobie, go to Datando, go to Totoklo, go to Dadiase, go to Eduposo, in Amasia West. So I will appeal to the president. Look, we have to double up our steps. Otherwise, we will not get water to drink in this country. We are fortunate in Accra. How many boreholes can government create for the communities without water?
All right.
How many boreholes?
All right.
If our water bodies are clean, it means not to. Most of the water we drink comes from the rivers.
All right. Thank you for your views. Thank you. Young of another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Mata Bobie, Michelle.
Majeso.
Yeah. Macho, yeah. MPP for some radio so now omu mate NDC for na mama and so and then this almost say omu say we should have 2015 this better sit mama ase Ghana. I am this some question. And at that time NDC was going to only for more gallant more near my two balance somebody two balance almost 120 but for buy almost 2,000 something for 8 good years no matter as I say mama time machine to as I say so we need click as I did to as I said to and so back for any Ghana I say and say yeah because I am moving some to omubia about challenge you are on show so back 2016 I say Ghana.
Let's make that say, my main for another caller. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no,
Yes, sir.
They say, and this are by 10 years serious. No, friend. But, oh, serious, I can't be because I don't know. Some my yet key will position back there. Work of weight of man where you're back. I did the very young, I can't be to bring an Akasa. What can I say? I'm in the topic of the band. And yet, you are no be a show be offer the battle of self and my father. And what of my father is the thing say, Papa, where you have to talk with you on the part-time bed. And pass here, and the budget need to be a cafe a bar over here. And that's the financial loss to the people. My father, I could follow the bread and look at Mama Bassy. Now, I'm going to do a particle for you a penty to get the part. The power of my police, and two police to bread and look at that. If I were anything for the moment, yes, sir. Tell them about the come there, serious.
All right, thank you. Let me pick another caller. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Majo Soira. Pacha Yanko.
That's it. Oh, yes, Dogma. And this is for Yadia. Which you want Casa. Now, what's 1 year? Not woman, Nipakomaya. And if you focus to position 8 months, they catch your Mahama. They try to come on for some woman. And if you focus to position, just 8 months, one at Mahama, come for some woman. When my memoir, I can leave when maybe tell to fill my memoir. I will maybe as the victim of what happened at the yellow could the time. Who been with you at the River. We will get Mamma, woman just say, 8 months just say, what can I then a opinion to them. And that's what we do now. And to put your position next 8 months. And what you can home, take an opinion to them. To go for your mobile say. Position I take 1 year, with that Papa, who come here. What may you find out? You need one in your bed. You know what's your one.
Mame, I'm from my last caller. Name for Envy. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Bacho, better me communicate.
Pacha Yanko.
Bacho, better will be Mr. One, better be so say. Royals in the end is linear, and I say, because Royals and go on doing, you know, no sound because I think we must say, what say I gave you? No, the Abasha Royals. No, because all about chick of in our up now, you will. Now, as did a amount of for. What was any you? Nipper at the before near the Twabano. And this one in year no one to chick of where men soon and auntie. Pa, fast 2028 in about. The sense that there will be any other pa, as I was saying. One you would do, you know. If some up between a yard, says, as I said, was saying, what will you claim as now? A car gun a yellow one crown, but if I didn't discuss the book or if you know the Nebuchadnezzar. Now, mine to see a bread. Mother, or there, interesting.
And me later send a message B. And I share same thoughts. Nisi, if care is not taken, drug barons will use money to infiltrate our political arena and capture it. We need to address these issues of getting rich quick by any foul means and the display of wealth by politicians without being checked on their source. The media is also quiet and rather promoting them because of no curfew. And on this note, I share with Ni Latte. Se ubia brante bia pese onya sika yehu se oh no and you're not dominating a political field and Nkrofo anya godfathers no mo nso ate akronfo nkola akuo ti ube hu political figure bia wo ne nkola wo no mo bokro no se wonye kofa bra no de omo ni uni agro jesu omo ti omo group wo betua kofa abahye ha wo betua kofa abahye ha wo betua kofa enade na ekoso no enkakra ama the genuine ones lose hope in democracy. And now, choir boys, no be fast with yes car. You ask yourself so many questions. Me, I don't know why. I mean, you might be we are saying Bobie and some sorry say, my first excavator, kutu galamsey. Me ko saya say you na manya sika asi eye mansion e wo chado e wo cantonment na matoji wagon na wo se Bobie Ansah na ekro no. Why? But ni nyina no get rich quick. Obi ye serial caller, obi owa se nkola no owie university a no akoye personal assistant ama politician wadane politician no onum say ho no de quick fast obenya ne de afa etwitwa o mine te de etwitwa na ntwinam anya hwe. But I think one day ye nyina will pay for it. Then ka ayade a me say mrekuduka just pick from Pom Boateng report and Krofo we be ko jail. Just pick that report. Krofo we be ko jail. Omona montres na isi omutwa adapa.
This BB Naija season 10, no filters, no scripts, no holding back, cause it's 10 times the drama, 10 times the rivalry, 10 times the game. Pay your subscription today and catch all the drama, fights, and more in BB Naija season 10, showing on DSTV channel 198 and GoTV channel 149. Watch the Sunday eviction shows live on Aquaba Magic, channel 150 on DSTV and channel 102 on GoTV.
Hey! When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huaden.
Refuse to grow. Any offense wabek.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and your ready pediatric somewhere who by no, and Nasa wonum Imbusaba Mesa, a peja immune system nabria. Ya rientimu. Sasa dear, a month for the one, Neddy Imbusaba Mesa, Jordan Hua dance yes, and Yarwa who run Nipa and Yina etimi banaso, and in Yarwa Cassian Kaya Wutini D and a home car. No, Yamwa suing no, a boy who buy a free home. And now pa one Yarwana dada, no monum doctor and Rono, and num Imbusaba Mesanoa, and Momo who are deep in tea. Ya womuntim pose, Yaria Esiomo. Imbusaba Mesa, a walk Kansi, and you may move Bia Yato in row, at to form friend 0246 20 8496. FDA, Ashisha said, Jedi and Kratui Madia to Musay.
School ebio na electroland se wo mo ni ama bebre o matete so ama school for brabeje wo Nasco LED TV a free 899 Ghana cedi washing machine cedi start free 1399 Ghana cedi na obesi enya free iron AC 2799 TCL TV sa free 43 ekosi 55 inches cedi emu ahudro bebre a obetimi enya Samsung 43 ekosi 65 UHD smart 4K TV cedi wo to a wo benya free TV wall bracket na Nasco Nasco top and bottom mount fridges near started free 1,499 Ghana cedis. Now ubenya free portable juicer. Ceiling fan no dear 449 Ghana cedis. Grill microwave 949 Ghana cedis. Garment steamer 699 Ghana cedis. Nasco blender so 219 Ghana cedis. Na tabletop banner no 449 Ghana cedis. Count on saying now call www.electrolandgh.com and now fresh 0503 159 739. Shena when you name chow.
Are you clapping? Are you giving God the glory?
Devia sorry anabu tie mu Bobena ene mpentem kwase. Wo mo oni wo mu digwa no wo mu wo gya ho. Ene wasere wo ho akuku oduro. Unim se asma ye ka no enye honhom asem na emom eye yen a wenum ne wo sen ho asem ne ye ka.
She was saying
for Pepsodent charcoal etwi wo sen na yiyi nkanka wani na free wenum ne wo sen obi ntie mo amempa
ma Pepsodent charcoal ema o serie enye fe eyi wo sia sen kawankawa na ma wo sen ye fita FDA agi edwade nkratwe atum.
Give us P capsules. A memory. Manum bia ye benemu. Kani metutu ya na minkuma bo asese de. Betu esa kum mania G. Give us P capsules. Give it to me, baby. Give us core capsules so e. E man meme nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amamanya yem timotete wo mo no. Yedru no no. Manum bi amama de me ho. Give us core capsules. I give it to you, baby. You give it to me. Oh yeah. Hey. Give us no. Amen. Papa. Give us P capsules. And men are waiting if you do what you do. Give us core capsules. A pain for a batter, one more menu for an inquadawin if you do me nunca home. Our drugstore beer motorphone call. Give us Herbal Center, Teshi Mobile, and a Teshi Adriami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050 68
FD Ashusha Sa a JD Krato Imu Adia to Muse.
The luckiest, oh yes. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Money is life, money the key. No matter the weather, me and you are the need. Papa is sick, comes to the money. When you get one into free suku, abafie. Why you do ma, near the
luckiest.
Luck is everywhere.
The luckiest.
Dial *712# and stand a chance.
The luckiest.
Buy tickets for yourself and your loved ones.
The luckiest. Bunkers, friends. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
The
luckiest.
Luck is everywhere.
The luckiest. Nurses, drivers. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
Welcome, contestants, to the final round. Winner takes all. For 1,000 points, all you have to do is give me the correct answer to the following riddle. I am one place, but with the right connection, I can be 1,000 other places. Some people call me magic. Some people call me a feeling. In me, you can be anything you want to be. I'm the most common and yet the rarest place in the whole world. What am I?
A church.
Oh, wrong. Contestant 3, what's your answer?
The answer is home.
Correct. Congratulations to our winner. Contestant 3.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
Wabatele Accra FM. Yeah, mom. Wabatele
na Kwabena Bobie Ansah berema be meti gara furuku be puntimpuna si sokode no wakanchira katabin say you what unkensen Kwabena, keja guma mene enko.
All right, so we are back here. Yeda dom ene omanfo amoti enka ene area yeda munyina se mo join here on Accra FM powered by Class Media Group CMG. And I see on come various platforms, affiliate stations. Accra and Cape Coast here. Don't mean I say area. And said me catch them no. Brano. Yene Jumamum penny for bedi and komo. Na yehunu baby a omo fa omo dwuma free ye ene baby a omo ede ababa bedru eya na important say brano ebedi disankomo we na abwa so ene my main guy was me wo Mr. Jifagunu. He is the CEO for Ghana Digital Center Limited. Ono ewo Fiasi Obaba Bedru. So we'll talk about Ghana Digital Center. Then Dr. Mary Awusi, CEO Ghana Free Zones Authority. On also be joining here na din komo, and we need to understand what two of see. Then we can appreciate ejuma omo so unim baby will be free ba unhunu baby a okro enti brano honorable akwaba
yeja
boko de yeshia ya dina yeshia ya ache pa na ajuma boko
kaka yukrem
mi amitimi hu but quick one what share Ora Cadman ne statement on the Galamsey that he believed that the NDC government is not serious in fighting the Galamsey. Do you agree with him?
Man, share video no fully. Well, I read excerpts of it, but he's entitled to his opinion, for which we highly respect. Every opinion concerning Galamsey issue, is highly respected. Especially from people who have been consistent. And I think the Ora Cadman Mills, his views are highly respected, except to say when he says that the NDC government is not serious about tackling it. That is where I disagree a bit with it.
Why?
Because from the onset, this government has shown commitment, political will, to fighting Galamsey. Political will in Manchester because I'm putting my presidency on the line. Now Benya appointees akase omun bani Galamsey, they will not stop Galamsey. No. But we have shown consistently. I mean,
in what way? What political will comparing to the previous administration? In what way that you think so this
last week like this, a Greek minister donated over thousands of pumping machines are easy from illegal miners Galamsey for the amount for some will find irrigation. We seize those things from the Galamsey site every week consistently. Who say government is seizing and destroying Shamfan machines.
The same thing happened with the previous administration.
They were seizing and destroying excavators. Basically, the excavators now
yes, and for that one I agree.
Yes.
So, but the underlying factor is that there were seizures.
If you follow this gentleman Erastus, I mean, there's nobody in this country who has covered illegal mining more than that gentleman. Consistently, he will report that this is going on, and he will come back and tell you the action that has been taken by government.
If you check action, is it enough? I agree with you.
You have to take actions.
I want you to break it down.
You have to take actions. We have reclaimed 9 forest reserves, and now was heavily under attack by illegal miners. The records are that 9. Government is ready to go to Parliament to repeal the LIA. It allows mining in forest reserves, and I'm sure once Parliament reconvenes, that will be announced and that will be taken. I mean, the minister says that it is going to be done. That's enough commitment. That's enough commitment. You see, you don't just come and talk for the optics. You act. And like I'm saying, you see, this problem started not today.
Of course.
So it will take a while for it to be fully tackled. Ibia, the rate at which Ghanaians want us to tackle it, no, it's not the rate at which government is doing, and we agree with them because Galamsey problem they're high now. And I said before, sir, if the NDC government of today is able to tackle Galamsey, then perhaps apart from the whole of Ghana, no, we the government or the NDC will be the biggest beneficiaries because Ghanaians will be happy with us and they'll say, okay, keep doing your work you are doing. So indeed, the president is very committed to tackling it. And like I said, we respect the views of Dr. Cadman Mills. We will tackle it. But if he says we are not serious about it, that is my point of departure from, people are calling for a state of emergency. People are asking, say, we should send the military guys in. I don't know the way they want that operations to be done. But we must also be mindful that the military going in there will resolve the problem to some extent. But there will be excesses. One share. There will be excesses.
Of course.
And these excesses could leave lasting harm on our memories for a very long time. Look, we lost 8 Ghanaians who were in the line of duty just to ensure that this Galamsey fight is tackled. We know 4 of those 8. Not to downplay the significance of the others. The 4, their impact on the nation and individuals in society high up. It would be to say the former defense minister. This is somebody who's worked closely with the president. They talk every day, morning, evening. You can imagine what that means to him. Dr. Limuna, now, Oshe President Nefams, he runs a lot of his personal errands for him.
Day-to-day affairs. Yeah.
So you cannot say the president will sit idle after losing such lives because of Galamsey. I know who His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is. Minim. The effect of that tragic event. We all saw it on TV. How he couldn't hold it. He broke down publicly.
But Jifa say a president commitment or government commitment because we're in a collective, fight. Bobie, so let me clear it. David Agbanyaga, David and Julie, no, David and is it one Kwesibus or something? You see, David Agbanyaga, Tiasie, and you're a Chinye Ghana Funyina Casa. So when you complain, say, Jifa on your chini, so on fire and then your force say, so be a catchy. And your force, Pacho, Vivian,
David, Vivian,
small Manugusu America now was okay. Oh, yeah, been okay. So if he decides to be kind by then. To for so we say Ghana and yet Finland. Ghana and yet Finland. But he's trying to mix it. So please, Monfa and Chenamontias say from where he's coming from. On to me and flow to say the may. In this house, they are just a catch him and fire being Musanasam. You need to wait to me. Miss to me. We were with you, so Mamma take us.
And I want him say, baby, I always say, yeah, no crime for. Somebody say, Kaya Krum Casa. So you're managing the side.
You're managing when you feel comfortable, right? That's fine. So, but now issue no, you see, if you not sending messages. That when you have the Frimpong Watten report, when you have other audios that implicates MPP leadership, Senkebia administration way a crash or more prosecute to binuma, and Kebia ka only a first step. Esa Ankolano, Yom Guru Munuso. And the fact that the big fishes are there, it be a software, it be a police in penny for, be military heads. They are involved in this. No prosecutions, no Crawford Gidi say this administration is not serious. That's been the argument.
I think I requested Professor Proof about in the report no. And I will not sit here and say minim the course concerning that report no. Maybe at the appropriate time now, the appropriate forum no. We'll ask maybe Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and Attorney General say that report no Omashimua. What are they doing about it? I will not sit here and say that minim the course that report no, but indeed
but if I shall Crawford before people are getting angry day in and day out.
And I know many will be born economic country and say, sir, MPP for Accra Ghana for no. I equate their cry to let the blood flow.
Yes.
Because Nanado, not by no, they inflicted so much pain on the people of Ghana. So much pain. Say, people do no longer think about due process. Exactly. But and the question soon say yeah communication no in terms of prosecution and investigations. When him say the current AG Dr. Aine the throughout the Fourth Republic only the first AG Awako court in record time. Unim Kocheki and Akufo-Nado, it took him 1 year before court with the first prosecution. Nana na AG and Kufo. Now Chachuko going in Nimasa Yapamna at the point. But he went his first court appearance was a year after Kufo's assumption of office. Gloria Kufu, the first AG under Nanado, he went to court I think in December 2017. And then he said, I know court did that only Sakwano, Signal Aquano. A friend is saying, Kwabena Dubai. He went to court, I think somewhere in June, July, thereabout. That was in record time.
No,
and now,
but the other side,
maybe you have to agree with me.
Yeah, I do. But the other side of the matter is
in
that
October, when the legal vacation reconvenes, Bibri will start appearing in court. That is due process. Unless you want us to set up public tribunals, then we'll match them to the.
We agree. Even with the tribunal now, NDC. NDC they will know. I'm catch a single country for some better tribunal. So that in 7 contempt. True or false?
True.
So when the people are demanding for it, they are right. But the other side is say, fa a year for time. I'm not here saying me defend the NDC. But let me tell you, NDC anytime on the co-position. The reason why Oman Timin Cocotte, MPP Timin Cocotte, there is nothing. There was nothing.
That I agree. They had to force him for
and the reason why they couldn't go to court early. 2016 this call opposition. There was nothing. They couldn't find any tangible, their baby piano, or they are forcing it. But with this MPP,
so
with this MPP, me don't miss what the MPP for Shakola 5 years in Sakura. Evidence will be proguano.
So me
detective and I be bia. Omo pa omo sisa case no fama me news to enko say yan kire boni MPP
edi.
So
I agree with you.
Yeah, you can compare the two.
So like and Pacha said in October.
Yeah,
I'm sure you see.
Oh no, we don't have any problem. I've gone past that level. My wish is that,
and I only say there were certain things that need to be done. Before we go ahead. But and say it's happening.
Yeah,
this will happen. Ghanaians want blood to flow. I appreciate that because the pain MPP inflicted on them was unimaginable. Say Obitinifi or Danajo, I bet you like even in the middle of the night, no one say Bubuni dying. So Biafra. I mean, it happens. Send I me to constituency. This is my constituency. We had news, forceful seizures of land. I can't just say, oh, yeah, allocation. Yeah, mommy, you have it happened. So I understand people. Obi ninyama rice out the buy so obeto. Yeah, sisi chichama see Ramadan Saleh emu ninyama. So I agree, and I cannot explain myself enough. Emma Ghana for bet me Judy say me are pass on benya wishes.
Anyway, you go straight to a conversation on Accra Digital Center. Koma Ghana Nibia, because I think sir digital sector no one of the places na MPP the campaign pa, so meaning say definitely most of leadership new hopa, so that at least mbenya bi aka. But tell us Jifa, Accra Digital Center okoto no say okoto ya na ete say status ben na ewo pempon so ben na ewo ansah ne aba baby a mo baba bedru. But tell us, said you koto Accra Digital Center.
So me da say say I think 13th of February and if me call Flax Affairs or mommy later appointing me as acting chief executive of the Ghana Digital.
Okay,
it's supposed to be Ghana Digital Centers.
Oh, okay.
So right. Accra Digital Center is one.
Centers. If you were Central Region,
you are supposed to have.
Okay. Right.
So Ghana Digital Centers Limited.
Can be two pools so.
Say, what affect me market 20.
That's right.
So it's an agency. I want Ministry of Communication. Ministry of Communication. Your Minister, Honorable Sam George. Accra Digital Center A1.
Okay.
Where so I say other centers across the country or anywhere necessary. Digital centers. But me file letter no, so when I mean me minister I born common or say okay. That I'm no new crewman to bar. Na you shower ministry na with the ako your formal introduction na. But before beba na kasa me name deputy. For me name deputy no you file letter the same day.
Oh okay.
Yes.
But your deputy no one.
Christine Adwa Ansah.
Oh okay.
Yes. Next month she'll be lawyer.
Great.
Our office campuses, yeah.
Great.
Bujuma fine.
I mean.
Na entimini ne kofa letter the same day na. Ye ko ye night recce. Ewo ho no mu. Ne hwe ne ebe koso. Enti minister ba e ni share introduction ewo ministry no chief director Nene Crawford. Then formally I think 2 weeks later what do you call her na he handed over the place to us. Now, me call no. So many first see you are. Yama me deputy.
Okay.
Yes. My predecessors no. They were just single. They didn't have deputies.
Why not?
First one Kofi Ofosun Cancer. On the first chief executive for Honomu.
Oh, okay.
And then from there Kojo Bajima.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. To una Kojo Bajima.
Yes.
I see.
Now the interesting thing is ideally call any public or state institution. I see you and as a head of that institution now, you expect to work in and get a handing over note. I'm a statement of affairs. What it used to be, what you are coming to take over from. But basically many enter handing over note. Yeah, so yeah, there's no handing over note in the office there. Yes.
How?
There's no handing over note.
Ghana Digital Center.
Yes.
I see you.
No, there was no handing over note.
O predecessor na amount any handing over note.
I mean up to now, Kampo, he's not showed up. So it's not stepped up in the office.
So tell us them confront us here and think handing over notes no quite better before so aboa.
Ebe boa me in a sense then now ye dey show nsem. Okay, Juma dey show nsem ebia japade anase asset a ewo company ni ebia a car yadi eni ebia investment a yewo eni ye bank statement a yewo sika dodo ewo mni ana ye the contractor sika contract e koso. I mean the health of the organization, the status of the organization ebinim.
Now you say obi me pacho educate me kakra. Say obi a CEO outgoing when ja handing over notes biawa otimi fan who dis akọ
na bi menjidi
enti what who here
say e bon come over.
Okay. Twaso
e bon come over.
Okay. Okay.
And say ejuma na ye da share Ansah no enye juma ketwa. So you must focus on a public organization.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have both local and foreign partners, and I say organization so one manage public perception well about the organization now. You could also jeopardize your potential collaboration. So yes, there was no handing over note, and it's not like me no ashe me 90 ma me to no, certainly no. There was no handing over note, like I said.
Okay.
The entire organization had a very funny administrative structure.
Microphone,
the entire organization had a very funny administrative structure. Yes. Organization, there's no HR. You understand? There's no HR, human resource manager. Manage. Yes, there was no HR. There was no HR.
Okay, so HR now was say manage the
manage staff appraisal, staff management. I mean the entire staff welfare of organization now. Me I sure say more HR.
Yes, we do.
Your input and all that. There was none there.
Really?
Oh yes. There was no a proper internal auditor. There was no internal auditor. We didn't have a qualified procurement officer.
Really?
Yes. This is supposed to be Ghana Digital Centers. I don't want to sound alarming, but these are the things. We went to meet. You understand? That is what we met. No HR, no procurement office manager, no internal auditor to check internal audit and all of those things. Was problem. As an organization as such, we didn't have somebody designated as in public relations officer and I say corporate affairs manager because they were partners that worked with the organization who has to ensure say it is properly communicated to the public. There was nothing like that. That's the kind of structure that was run for 8 years. What am I saying? We met all of this. And on channel. Let me say, me do one of the first thing that was put before me was electricity bill of over 500,000 cedis, water bill of 100,000 cedis. Meanwhile, so Ghana Digital Centers is a limited liability company. We don't take money. They're just free government of Ghana. It's an IGF.
Yeah.
The major IGF money spaces are demand for BPO services, training services, any halls.
Okay.
And that's where we get our source of funding from. But they pay service charge. Monthly electricity service charge.
How much? Okay,
no, depending on what you consume.
What you consume.
And there's an escrow account. So at the end of the month, all you need to do is to write the check to ECG. But me come in February, there was a bill of close to 500,000 electricity bill.
Say,
meanwhile, the companies were not owing for the electricity they consume. You understand? So we owe this and the water.
So scanner course our account room no way.
That's what I said. So between that period and the next period of ECG billing, no, we needed to clear that money. Well, that's why your account more no, problematic. Now, so in between that period, no, we managed to clear that bill, whilst being consistent with a monthly bill in a neighbor. Clear no, your clear water bill no so. We've come to a healthy, because sometimes to an ECG faba.
You almost yes ka.
Because time I would declare nationwide revenue mobilization and they be a nominam ECG. Nominam ECG. But apparently ECG for ne say can you know omukoso mukojo muskana obetite order from an afre. Omumonko. Let them go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they pile up the bills. Now, the center will be 10 years next year. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama commissioned the place in November 2016. So next year will be 10 years.
10 years.
Well, you said that there has not been any major works on the structure. Because you cannot have a structure, you will not be doing routine maintenance. Leaking roofs, broken air conditions. I mean, terrible.
Yeah, but more documentary, like video documentary.
Only say we have a big hall for corporate events, for the organization, be person workshop or launch a product. They use the hall for both such events and even birthday parties, a year reception, wedding receptions. And the floor is carpeted. So they eat on it, they wet. So the place becomes so stuffy. So I asked myself, I mean, ordinarily, my predecessors, these are people who hold themselves highly. How do you allow these things to happen? So for a very long time, no, clients were not interested in using the space because you cannot stay in it. Untimi, not bad. One of the biggest clients for the center was a British Council. Conducted their IELTS exams. Eventually, they pulled out because their complaint was that the place was not
being used. Yes.
You know, because I the place is half dark, half light. but through steady management, gradual approaches, be sure say by the end of this week you can come there around the clock. The place will start working on the lightning. Ministry of Energy and my lights, street lights, to fix in the managing in a way that will not take off our core focus. Every day on about client will say the air conditioning in Juma. Client will say the roof is air caving in. It's sort of leakage. Cables, lights cut off. So the little you are getting, you are spending it on maintenance. So board members they say even here pass a major renovation. But whilst we are waiting for that, the place need to be running.
Jiva, can say Mami and also Mancroft said Dr. Maria Usiaba Bekayen. She's the CEO for Ghana Free Zones Authority. Doc Akwaba.
Yeah, I mean you have
Boko dear. And I also bet you won't cut me that sepa Kolan me baby no money G. Yamin show. You might never go heaven. Anyway, my man call back to Jiva. I'll come back to you. So Jiva, question amount for a Sunday. Let me be honest with you. the anger here it no be easy. And will be a question of say, so I then will jai or more money nam was. If you don't punish people, one day obey ye. What's na ubi baba say no. Inti Ghana no yadane nkoto ejina faako. Because ubi ntimi manage adie say. Me ma ho, but picture na de my no. Feel so terrible that any serious country, developed country be anywhere, omobesha osada. You go through some punishment that next time. Think Crawford Busa say more culture or more your day or more your day. What is it?
Sometimes if you enter an organization that has a structure that is deliberately designed to operate in a certain way, one, two, bossy, and yet digging, and I the mechanical excavation, you won't get a proper impact of what you are sitting on. I mean, I'm not stupid enough just to walk in there and be looking at the place and then assume that I'll find things, and then because you need to have a proper documentation. To some extent, I mean, there's no
handing over
notes. But just go to a few of these documents. The heading.
Sorry.
This is the first time I'm making public about this document.
Oh, okay. So you have Ghana Audit Service, Audit Observation Memorandum, Organization Ghana Digital Centers Limited. Okay, from the external audit, and the team leader is here to the acting chief executive officer, dated 4th June, right? 4th June 2025, and absence of audit trail. That's the subject matter.
Until the next document.
Okay, so
I just wanted to read the subject.
The subject. Okay, so the subject no way to absence of background checks. Absence of background checks.
So now the other one, you should read the proper subject. No, those two.
Absence of.
So read the other next document, not memos.
Okay, so another one, use of unauthorized receipt for revenue collection. Okay, then the other one, subject, payment without authorization request for customization and certificate for store model. That is 8,000. Okay, so let's move on. The other one here is subject, failure to withhold tax on allowance. All right. Other one, subject, non-declaration of assets and liabilities by management. Then you have the other one here, non-establishment of an entity tender committee.
Because the country said there was no internal procurement officer. So in every organization you must have an entity tender committee who will sit and evaluate tenders and stuff. There was nothing like that.
Okay, so subject on this one, expenditure above approved budget. You have another one here, failure to prepare procurement plan. You have another audit document, subject, procurement contracts awarded to unqualified tenders. 17 million. Yes, roughly 17 million Ghana cedis, right? Yeah, right. Okay.
So award the contract to unqualified
17 million Ghana cedis.
Yes.
Another audit document here, subject, award of procurement contracts to unqualified tenders. This is 3 million Ghana cedis. Okay, so we have another document here, subject, overpayment of per diem to accommodate staff members. You know, so any
there are figures attached.
Yeah, the figures here one is $16,000 and one is 30,000 Ghana cedis. All right. Then we have another document from the audit service here, subject, 10 missing laptops. Then finally we have this one, separated staff in possession of GDCL assets.
Yes.
Wow.
This is
wow.
memo from internal auditor.
Wow.
Like a special audit.
Wow.
Yeah. We'll work on it. My deputy offered me smiling mafia because I help me rambo but before things are happening and I'm like, boss, how did you? I said, no, I told you I take my time.
Yeah.
Do some of these things because one take your time. Now, whilst you are trying to track and catch things, somebody is destroying them. So I understand people's anger and frustrations, but it's not like me to okay, like I said, with two of my hands in my legs. There's conversation going on these things.
The state of employees, what you need to say? Were they
so
paying their senate? Were they paying
that one?
those?
They were being paid. They were paying their. But again, through this audit, we found a few anomalies in terms of qualified staff, their positioning, and all of that. And we've started taking action on some of them. So, like I said, now we have an HR, a very qualified HR who is a PhD student. And more than qualified to be in that organization. Doing a fantastic job. We have an internal auditor who is digging every night on that. And the PBR boss, I want to come and see you now or the way back.
Yeah.
We have an internal procurement officer who's setting up the entity tender committee and all of, so that we'll have a proper structure befitting of the organization. Then some of these things will know. Okay, say you award a contract over 17 million cedis to somebody who is not qualified to do it. Yeah, well, project BI that was sponsored by World Bank. That's the GDAP. So there's an innovation lab and then there's the M lab. I think 2 years ago or so, Usha, the Public Accounts Committee, there was an issue about partners BI more space.
Yeah.
To do a project there.
Yeah.
They in turn were out subletting spaces to people commercially. That is how bad the situation
is.
Yes. Oh, I think if you go back 2 years or a year ago, Public Accounts Committee, it's an issue that came up. So we walked into a very, very fractured organization now. Now you would think that everything was well, but like I said, that is just Accra. So in 2016, at time your commission Accra Digital Center, there were other 9 centers across the country that were almost ready to be used as centers that should be operating like this. But basically, no. My deputy, with the permission from the minister, we did a tour of I think 7 of them. We started from Koforidua, Cape Coast, Takrade, Sunyani, and Kumasi. Uko Cape Coast, any ho, you weep.
Air function.
None is functioning.
Kumasi,
none is functioning under the Ghana Digital Centers model. None. Kumasi one, no, they awarded it for innovation. I think a few months to the 2024, they awarded it for Kumasi, Takrade, Sunyani.
And your man Freddy Pampo.
Sunyani, maybe nobody's there. Sunyani, and then there were 4 of them. I think Tamale. Now, in Koforidua, it's been occupied by I think urban roads also, roads and highways. So it's still in good condition. Ho is gone completely. I say Nkunyana tables na nina. It came with everything. I mean, it got rotten. We don't have money because we are an IGF. We don't generate that much.
Yes.
So minister said, okay, GIFEC should do renovations. Oko Cape Coast are bad, terrible. Takrade contractor ne yejuma na say omuntane. So Wejao. Kumasi, the contractor has finished 95%. It's in usable position. In fact, I want to run pilot of the 1 million coders. That one is.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's where, but we don't have staff there. We just have one guy managing the facility, but it's in good shape. That's renovated. So now the contractor no. What's that Jumana? In fact, the contractor, I'm told, I don't have the facts. Some who award the contract man and not on contracting man.
Ghana.
In the course of the Ghana say Ghana Nelson, he left the place. Thieves broke in there. So we're back to square one.
Live Accra100.5 Citizen Show, and the Muller's a question here, which I think is legitimate. We will come back to deal with and the Muller's your question. Then Sokoli was just asking that yes, you guys should start showing documentaries on the state of infrastructural defection. So that at least people will understand. Facebook, okay.
Yeah, we documented all of that.
So I'm for come on Facebook
Facebook Ghana Digital Center speech. They are there.
I see. All right, so if I'm going to take some chill water, I'll come back to you. Remember, Dr. Mary Ewusi, our Free Zones Authority, and Commander Dorso. But Doc, let me ask you this question. Ora Cadman Mills, as stated, say with the Galamsey fight, or GD say your government is not serious in fighting Galamsey. Oh, your appointee. What is your opinion on this? Quick, just some few minutes.
Okay, me da say me nyabema and happy belated birthday.
Thank you, my dear.
Say when you feel say.
Say dem crap for mo.
Me say nkolani hu.
Is it crap for what?
Me say nkolani hu. Ai SS for na mobile chromo mo say.
Okay, so we can say.
We are coming to ride them. But you must share no more trouble. I am Accra100 say. You Bobie, me da say ne akwanya kesi out there mama. Me nua be ma Jifan so me chia. Me tie was some crowd. I was saying egume. Serious. Very serious. It's like I say Ghana ye wo political parties in you know. Ye wo aban a oba no abesiesie. Na wa ye nyoma nyina yie for the country to grow. Na aye bibisa aye tradition say we dey 8 years oye dey na say Ghana for asesa wo no. Na Ghana for asesa aye mistake asesa na aban na ba. No the ordinance ne nine na no de abe say bibia na omu wie na say omu kwotena bench bi mu a na omu sa to ho a na omu to ayampia ne ebuobo park ne so na no asem a former president na Akufo-Addo beka yi obi eni hwe say nye panyini na papa we wo ye pa ankele no obika oti ase hwe ba bia wa say wo men yakodri sector by sector. And now we mote ho kangalam sensem. Ye nua be market ma meals asema wo ka menyintum na nyintum china enyintum o chirechika ho kire se o kasa na one His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eni ni ye because Ansah na wo beka asem bi se no na esese wa ye wo research na wanya facts into wo kasa na wo quote figures na wo quote enioma wa hu policies any measures are aban na take what you say Bobie yan start no one by one den ya bedru ahase Galamsey issue say wo ho a but before NDC fra ban mu 2016 e say na Galamsey issue no na etiana mi busa wo Ghana for a etie wawie Tama JM Efra Bemu 2016 na Ghana nsuo na entese nsuo a Akufo-Addo DJ Ghana ene yan compare MPP ne NDC measures a party we mienu ateki say ye de bua Galamsey na ye de ko Galamsey men kan kwachiri enanu ya MPP fo ya nkasa ekum wo mo candidate e wa kwatie a ye ko by election enye MPP fo na ko fa mine na ba ye say yentu aba ma no na oba obeboa ma mine na akoso wo mpeto mu min kan kwacho enye na anu ye edi ye to oba boso me aba
no
boso me kra ma ye na nka se mo MPP party no se mo ye party amaye ready say empo from opposition kra mo bedo Ghana mo bedwin Ghana ho kakra na se nka mo beboa kra me akọ galamse a anka mbakwa akoyi obi a oye miner ese wo metna mining community
onye illegal miner.
What you say? Whether illegal, be or no or ye illegal miner.
Okay.
What did they mention? I say.
Okay.
Now we for branch we say o meye galamse wo ho. And I would see omo campaign messages now. Now a branch no any campaign say ma work can say oba bejeju omo site no dey ama omo back. Enti yento aba ma.
Clear.
Enti sa part way from opposition na ebe compare omo ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Bobie measures ben ena nanado edit gu aben mu ansa na wo free ho His Excellency buy wa betemnity ama galamse aye west mi busa mo de
but maybe Cadman e believe say
Bobie unma de ma men kasamna ni believe de hu hia yen hwe no policy by policy yen hwe no measures by measures attempts ben na MPP ye e hye because governance a continuous process. What you say about free SHS no mo so mo de aba ye ba ya begu no ye ba ya begu no se enwu no enti ye nhye ben na nanado ukọ no oye to ho fa galamse hu aye ba ye NDC abetwam ama na ye west
obviously none.
So we are the right people to complain now. They are the last people I say can galamse them. And now we are share video bia now one of their appointees all kasa say yengu galamse ne engu galamse china wa hu bi MP
yes.
What you say?
Yes.
Me da say. Such a person from that political party, from the bench, opposition side, more that got not to come and talk about galamse and then because multi opposition. I understand. Oh, oppositioner, wajuma ye kasa. Press conference upon press conference. Your opposition, I think, sending a press conference because I said, oh, too much luxury of time into almost the end kasa. But there are certain people I don't expect them to open their mouth. Obi to say, wound to me. No, I think say me on kasa and fa galamse. I can't mining. MPP chairman. I will no lead the biggest region in Ghana. Etimi betina TV so live. A display ni gold I will walk.
So good.
Gold no nyane wo he. Enye galamse mu. Akwanta man wonim ni o ma wo mo aye edietia Ghana. Any Ghana nsuo. NDC party penyini ben. Ena watimi aba public. Abeyi gold kura to say we eye media na me mind na wo hu bi da. Bobie under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama 9 months in government 9 months in government I can say it on authority say yenchi excavators crab mining sites kwayachi over 500. I can say this on authority and I can prove it.
But what is the impact?
What you say?
What has been the impact?
Mama can answer much Rome.
Tell me.
It wasn't built in a day.
Okay.
What you say? Now the mess now will create it to hono. That time our campaign time now me also I told the whole country. And it said me fan region by region me to me a Kasafa Galamse. Me call Western region, me call Ashanti region, me call Central, me call all the 16 regions. Bobie time I call Western region ne Ashanti region baby to say oboa say wo ye fa okopie du nkwa de call Western no. Na ensuo ne te se empampa menim se wahu koko mpampa ne bi da. Na te se empampa wo betimi de wonsa asane se ne gu nsam bi nsone mfom. But at least ne sensuo ni bi no ebi a start flow e de na kire enhyehyeye egu akwan mu a clean waters no. Enti so because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama onye bibi mfa galamse ho a na nipa kro won onstro nyame Bobie no enconche
maybe be the Air Force no get enough knowing the
say omo expect say mama no so na no need sa power na enye sa constitutional backing na
Ghanaians understand that Akufo decided they will use that power to damage us.
What you say?
But Ghanaians don't expect
and NDC is not doing that.
Exactly. So
what you say? What okay Professor Frimpong Boateng sema o kan fa mpanifo ho.
Yeah.
MPP abemu penifo a wodi chief of staff or babesia nyina kan ho
so meaning no
NDC nyama ya buy what say appointee bi anase obi galamsey.
That is not the argument. So hold on. So the argument on the street is that you don't need to go far to look for evidence against these guys and punish them on galamsey. And if you don't punish the head, obviously because they don't fear. And that they say that is the argument.
The argument
now people are not arguing say and they know NDC
Bobie Mama can say you enche for her. There are certain times how you want the animal to be killed no. One way you cry betimi aka say abrochelu baby wakum aboa no bet wa commit murder. What you say? Ghana for expect say na nado ni MPP for mess a wo create ya na ensuo ti say mpampa no. Ebia His Excellency baye we be take some drastic measures bi. But that drastic measures ni ehun ni say ye ni nipa e na edile. Ye ehun ni say emra e na govern Ghana. Ghana and yet to say well maybe I was say with my powers I may vested in me as the president commander in chief of the armed forces no my yes ye won sa and a be me and say won say Akufo-Addo no mo be ko no sites ne ade concessions a wo mo de maaye no Ansah no mo ko no Bobie omo ye nkrata etoto so sa concessions ni nyina ene ye hwe say ye be limit no ene omo ye betimi atwetwetwamu no ye twetwa bi mu ni nyina ye drastic measures. It is a Ghana ni bitina ho kase His Excellency aba na galamsey nsami sa akwa oyi a wo ye no so ye hena ayi boy actor yi to ni din say wo hena Jimmy Fo say the friend say oh the name is not coming Ofri Mampong what they say oh
Tikese
I would say
Tikese
e dey oni kwaku manu nya ntokwa bi a oto ni
Kwabena Africa
okay di no member ye ba power e di say no start so e galamsey ho demonstration na eni bosome kra what you say no eni bosome adena wanye sa demonstration no time na MPP wo power omo a e kasafa demonstration ho e kasafa galamsey ho a omo ye demonstration na you can clearly tell say omo ye MPP activists and they just want to be seen, they just want to be heard so that Obi Beka so ye co-opposition omo ye bibi.
No, but when you pick a group like Oliver Vomao, don't you think genuinely they have a case?
But Bobie, genuinely they have a case. But do you expect His Excellency 8 months in office to solve galamsey problems Akufo-Addo did 8 years creating? Can we solve that? And yes, some measures ya who be ena osuma yes say yen ko lunch responsible mining a year enipa nwotwe ko wu yi. Enye measures na bi no. Intimidate they make can say nobody should put MPP and NDC in the same basket when it comes to galamsey, the fight against galamsey. We are not the same. We will never be the same. NDC measures are ya taking a year solid. We just need some few months to be and amubehu eson faso. Enti ya papa kadma mails as mo kan. Kadman menene nyadwen. Na emom de meka say on follow His Excellency measures are what taking no. Obehu say yes, there are certain times obi baba be say ade no. It will take some time before ubetimi reset sanyo mani nyina back. And we are working on that. Trust me.
All right. Okay. So that's your view on this issue. Wood Edgy says all custodians of the lands, who of course are the chiefs, should be the first people to be held accountable for any galamsey on their lands. Okay. So Raymond Goodwill says will be about a month now. Someone has fenced the frontage of the Accra Digital Center and selling cars in there. Please ask the CEO who authorized that.
Authorized
the sales of cars within your compound.
Raymond Goodwill, CEO say also be a fancy more baby tonka so anyway that's it. So young go straight to the real conversation, and I hope you open up with Ghanaians. So, Doc, tell us, Free Zones Authority, state ben and woman kotoso.
Okay, me that's the way I can say, I hope say I will open up. The reason I want to me open up, say Bibi nya. Of course, I make to say Bibi nya. I will open up and tell Ghanaians the true state of the Ghana free zones. Now, the American say before I be free abemono 2016. Yeah. And me aminu abema kojochum boafo. Eboa ya utumi see free zones. Your head office in my so we share your head office. I think is one of the best buildings I will be who in town.
Location is so
location in the HS superb. Into the bia me can say minu abema kojochumbo for me bona paso. Unto me any free zones, unka free zones when you need free mo any year. And the whole free zones concept, say His Excellency late President, your former President, Nyame Fani Krensi, Flight Lieutenant Rollins, or no, a time and you establish the Free Zones Act in 1995. And it's Obesha last week. Lunch, media lunch. At the unveil your logo. DVD 30 years anniversary.
More frame.
Your friend station how mobile.
One friend.
Your friend won't call for into a mobile. I will buy. I will buy. Pembo do. So say when you need. Oh, my money. I saw me as someone no mafa. And ya tonsa friend media houses ninyina ma dodo na e buy Emma. Okay, kama. Na the American say send me kan me di kan you know aban no ye mienu de o hyehyɛ ene de oba no abɛsɛ no abɛ wetri no mabasa na de o hyehyɛ so ba no asan hyehyɛ ti sɛ wo hwɛ 1995 Free Zones Act ayeye na bibia ni nyina si under the leadership of His Excellency Flight Lieutenant Rollins the late Nyame mfa ne nsie bio ɛna ye di free abɛm na before I be kono na me aminu abe ma kodwotwumbo afosi dan kesi ni na krensi muda na odija hwa a ode koye ti okoye no ayi ne bae ono abolo chebe fia na anu akwatia obe kasa ya abro so si but ordinary city beto so me aminu abe ma ye na me fair no edwane ko was in Morocco or Algeria program trade I'm so no boy bye election or constituency and you are no so feel na Ambassador Michael Kwe and so buy na God being so good no me call Free Zones no what send your system net no send your kind so we do IGF we are not on government payroll bia into BBBA ye bia 100% IGF into ma ho adwuma ye no ye din kakra because so me so a onum say went me antua salary a pressure beba wo so and na men so makoye oba edi kan wo Free Zones no say me making sure say the status quo me manager ye no Cementumi a match cry, a mantimi and legacy, at least I should be able to maintain and I match that standard. Inti hono dear mechanic say a yara nemum so far no achievements I made 8 months anya hono maybe met me a bit me chest aka say a mema no cry no me minua be ma twumbo afofi ho a mema you know ne bedi na chi no they made 8 months achieve no mo entumi achieve.
So which means you met Free Zones Authority in good health.
Not that in good health. So we share 8 years ago the omo beto ye na and anko omo to aso a anke ne Free Zones nka enye ni.
What are some of the issues?
What me can say ye nche da any major issues to say the wo no. Structure no eye adwuma. Mo internal auditor ye adwuma pepepe your procurement unit almost ye adwuma pepepe accounts omo de omo free auditor general ne ba ho ene ade nti ho no ema kitase share ne proye ne nyoma bebre ye no edin kakra because systems no is always activated and working nti ema a whole system no enye easy say obetimi manipulating it said e bia wo kwoto ye no.
But Osaka handing over notes, right?
Mensaka ye.
And who go through no, what did you see?
Mensaka ye me go through no send your the state I did jama me no. Me go through me audit not just a sanity. Like I said, and let me repeat and lay emphasis on this. The structures are a war-free zone, so no, it's very active and it's working.
I see.
Yes. The only unfortunate part a woman is say, so what should baby, I mean you be matchum boafu a year juma eco see no. From 2016, no, that pace and that trajectory now already call you know. Say MPP for 8 years no mo buy no mo follow that trajectory now and can free zones and I can beat my chest and say Senka we should be one of the biggest agencies.
Okay, so can you pick maybe in categorization? Say, look, this thing within the 8 years, SNK be and Komari and Yadruha, this thing within 8 years, can
bet me I can be say in figures. Unfortunately, I'm say na debate be say near be and can say me the documents be to support my case. Once the figure say there a for reputation to you just can't quote it off head. What I say, oh share your financial status. Minu abe machumbo afuja ho in 2016. Say MPP for ne buy no mu every seti ye physical discipline and kese senka same because say financial state your investment your infrastructure ne and kese way way ahead of baby aye way. Into as part of the reset agenda no me bo me homework say me boa me follow me abe makojo chumbo afu footsteps no na me free ho say first female CEO no mapeja free zones e dey see baby pa the obeba bedi meche no so will be proud to say or no so beba be follow my footsteps.
Yes, but my man say not even figures, but would you say in terms of employee strength and other things we were within 8 years at least this one in case Bianca free zones here drew her say oh mine. But
the met me a car for home your infrastructure. So we share before NDC fair bemu every 2016 basis I mean mean to me for men sampling point to say NDC na edify zones by NDC NEC your head office ultra modern head office a war cantonment NDC fair bemu 2016 bibi bia ni hwa MPP beti make say we the NCC e bo say NDC abesi sa infrastructure we ntin kayen so kra no yetimi asibi bobi ade ba kwa metimi aka ne say so wo share ye regional office ye any regional offices to say e bia other agencies are omo offices for all the 16 regions. Yeah, regional office I were just Western region back home and a Kumasi region. Kumasi sorry, Ashanti region. Now say wo share ye officer now as a trade agency I meet and I deal with investors no baby and I share 8 years in here me you be man na whole time sana mekano or more pretty from a chamber and hall a free zones regional office
however
our Western region and Ashanti region chamber and hall office no just a woko ho a bi kra tete bench so ne ade
free zones
but nyame adom me bai metimi anya better place move you omo e de omako both in Ashanti region and in Western region.
But mebo there be na intimi ma more regional basis no muntimi nsisimu more buildings. Why?
This is one of the legacy amebo mpa say nyame ebeboa me na metumi aye. Senka tene na America no still again let me repeat this a party ba ko be say na ba ko abeye ni ye. Say ye ba ye be see head office. Ultra modern office. In MPP by 8 years, so when to see ultra modern office crank or my original office back pay.
Not one.
Baby, omo renting no crano. SIE office back on my team. So be a manager now or on be the office. And you know what? The saddest part of it is a trade agency. So we deal with investors, both foreign and then local investors. Into SSA or more bow officer, they should see this agency as truly an investment agency.
Exactly.
What I say now, your office.
They should see Ghana through that office.
They should see Ghana through that office.
Yeah.
What I say, that is the point I wanted to make. They should see Ghana through that office.
If the office is not winning enough, how do you try to bring their money? Bring their money.
Exactly.
Did you get it?
Exactly.
And to me call why me call original to I'm saying no. These offices, it doesn't befit the image of the Ghana Free Zones. And to idea back one me back office within the shortest possible time made to me and say me movie or more free that me can't say chamber or it was just one cubicle and no more the board we can say
plywood
be actually no my lady back one no head it card or per life for paint or the plywood in each one no painting all the flowers so have what I'm saying Free Zones office in the event and not to because I'm saying is this your office was ma now or the office flower be to her no the way she wanted to create an office that befits a Free Zones image but not just when your system now one but me buy me to me the me say me bo say there be me movie or those both Kumasi office and then the Western Region office they are could be fitting officer say investor be how be who say yes truly he's dealing with a Free Zones agency. But because since I'm here IGF, which means you have targets. Yes.
You know so.
Yes.
So comparing the 8 months target to maybe the previous, let's say 1 year, you don't need to go far. Maybe just a year.
Me say what here the 8 years investment and asset target I'm a better year no. Maybe the 8 months I'm almost close to that target I'm a better year.
We are not seeing figures. We are not seeing documents. We don't know what is happening.
I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this. It's just that I just don't want to quote figures because who's a government institution? What I say.
So how can we believe you?
Oh, Bobie, why will I lie?
Because
you are just trying to push me to quote the figures. You will not get me. But what I'm saying is, director say, they will attest to this. Say is a fact, and your figures 8 years are maybe 2 years no. Maybe just 8 months a chemu 50% equal 60%. This is a fact. Will be better doubting me on my office. I will prove to the person. Meant not reduce unka. Upa will doubt me abra.
I see.
And these are I will back my words with documents, official documents. Upa my office. My office is just a walking distance from here.
I see.
Yes. Made to me beating my chest. And as my former CEOs maybe say, be a maternal radio so I can be any proper on my office. Make trade documents I chance say this is what you left and this is what I've added to what you left. Yaba BMA and this is power. Yaba restructure. Yaba CSC, na MPP for bar no my best say.
You're resetting
on my best scatter. I'm telling you.
So far, and there be man had when who say, okay, and there we want me and but in my time, for Ghana for sake, for my party's sake, me president or appointing me and I'll do it even if next year, because as an appointee you never know when you are moving out, but within your space which means say has a Free Zones edru and your heart I may work it towards to.
Okay, me that's it. But beyond my dear Free Zones me buy yes is here idea me hu pa ba ko a me can say ye idea na esenka ya ye hu adwuma dada because it's one of the questions and kofobusa say Free Zones ye kamaka waivers tax exemptions incentives ni ade we share the number na adding on na e dosun dodo but me tena say me ye me investigation and me hu say there are some areas and for abuse o share for instance yeah lines are na issue certificate na na a expiry date into say agent be a lane in Ansah so a no the year your ma born in the name of Free Zones and then me buy they say me issue certificate a year highly electronic date e was so and I mean say as a measure mediator on say maybe you have to present that certificate and hard copy before.
So say our certificate no expiry date.
Expiry date. Security features. What you say because of say a few and as when to me I'm fine and customs you can't clear your goods, you know. You will make sure say find to the wrong persons be individuals being some no move for any bonnet in your name. Into my put to measures ba stop it some abuse be a war harbor for use free zones food zones no into a best sanitizer system no ama say when you true free zones enterprise you can never ever get access to use the free zones lines
first by now and any embossment be
any embossment be issue I know without if I say expiry date in teacher say agent be a photocopy no the call we QR code into wo cry better when him say I want the phone scanner you know the details of company now or you issue man or activities are or they and now and your man all clear no are they related to activities into all these details are also no all the phone crash scan QR code now it will give you into a member who say container way truly it belongs to a free zones enterprise and where who's your man you should not allow the container.
What about Molands? What other places? Because last time I heard somebody complaining about free zones lands being abused and all that. What is happening?
Abuse.
And because the person couldn't explain, and I don't know how it works, so I couldn't ask much.
The lease of lands. Once nearby no year juma boom. Lands Commission. Tebia you want to be near CF. You feel say a enclave. Free zones no and your back ka ho no wo ye enclave na enclave meche mu say obeka say why to say ebia estate industrial estate obi on te enclave na say be yemfa say estate ya to wall afa ho into factories ni nyina ewo mu na che say ye hwe wo madwuma wo mu ye to gate afa you provide security energy everything ewo enclave na mo de ye adwuma into ye ne lands commission ye adwuma bom na say nya sansa na Neaton Ediama investors. What I say, but one of the challenges you woman, and I think it's something that Ghana has a one home. Whether we ukra official documents ukra won't no be so for aba media.
So on any panidino, a first line way and or say a free zones in connivance with private investors and or more air grab.
That is not true. That is not true. Why will we do that?
Okay.
Assembly will be car. Na o de unim ho hwekra no at least mbapa ne kan so unim ho kra de o de wagin form say that is not true. Yeah, government agency. What I say individual ben e betim na akwa connive akọ grabbing land for what? Yeah, Ansah na asase bi we ye beka say ye free zones asase no. Ye ne lands commission. Na eye ho adwuma nyina tie ho asase we na se ye so. Ye pese ye to. Ye de ye enclave na say ye pese ye lease ne de ye industrial parker menkane sanity fonte lands commission and a be that due diligence ni bibia ho kratasam nyina de amaye ansana and one man ne amamre bi esese ye emma owners of the land no ye ti ewie na ye nya ye nkrata nyina afi ayiwa lands commissioner ansana ye twitwa e de ama investors until there is no way say betu many individual and private developer bi I think say nipa krona se mo kan no it's not possible it's not possible what you say and I say me see we say ya fenya asase aye ne lands commission aye any owners na ye bibia wi a ye tua wo mo ka yegusu kretua say me ne individual bi koya ye be ye ne say it's not possible oba ne say na no individual bi akona
I see
bibia is documented in the name of reasons. And to biba nearly CB mana in the name of free zones. Ochiasikana, Ochiako free zones accounting. What I say, it is not possible. Rather, yam cratten in as say, asasi we dia uko kumasia we have the same problem. A Josuechi or Bankechi or Yawasasi. Half of the assassin cry and Krofafefa. I want some affair dia cool tune for her. And so assassin of free zones, ye be board of crazy. Okwa afenya the same thing. But me can't tell or more encroaching and sassy no. At the moment I will who say as I swear you see free zones dear and come home because free zones ya buying. Ya bedje one way near Buddha Gukwa number was so my semi dan and a free zones for abebu. Because and no a one I invest and I to me Lisibia near Nyakakra at the Atoso. ne grounds rent near the adonia de chuchu
mami education kakra more working relations with the Buankra project to say. Do you have any direct link?
Debbie, not at all. Not at all. Now the ma yekoto asase ben no me yese. Unse na Buankra inland port no. Ye ne say ho na nkenkofo ebe use for export and import and nyoma. Inti as an export oriented agency. Ye adwen ne yese ho no ebe boa ama omo a ye finished products from Buankra no. Etumi I export omo nyoma through the Buankra inland port and a my pesa assassin. But a pesa assassin, Yanka Jack, a fan profiling kuchi. Tis assassin that why ye near more a better manson.
Wonderful, wonderful, but more staff strength. To say,
yes, staff strength, mechanic say, me bet 2 years no. Now it wasn't the best, but the mebe hu ye ne nyoma bi a me dia bekeka ho ne department bi a me dia keka ho no first metimi aka se o na wo hwe number na na wo ho na ebinum kwatimi ba adwuma otum se na o mo nhye da nya adwuma kranyi
really
oh yes say me ye audit wo ho ntimi hu say ubi so bi say okay o job description ye den na onche den hu ade a ye dia hye ne nsa se onye enso na o ho permanent nti ma me ankasa ma criticality other units or honey departments decouple some of the departments from each other said be ya met me because we in a dia enye legal implications any so my bomb say will be an affair so one share any specific job description be anom mama na juma we dey
but and many only CEO Jifagunu me premo to asemu kakra so you need to prepare your mind for it because as no me premo atum so no se mo ahande ni ya ene me nya free ana me dwane a me de mo amujejirije tell
me we investor wo me chinti and
tell me for busa questions
almost to say
NDC for grassroots nso omunya adwumanye
okay Bobie onu ma de ba kom mesro mo so omunya abotre mesro omu se omunya abotre eno na ye me ya pa se Dr. Omaneboama Ufimo. Mekai, the last time I'm in Ishia in Koma, Idia, was a Mary Beye military recruitment over Nipa 10,000. He said, Ufimo is a tranquility. He said, Mekan say, Yenya.
Deal with your office issue as an individual, as an CEO, as a grassroots person.
My grassroots for and as a papa, I want to say, just last week there was this video that went viral. And about me in a campaign, one of as usual, the promises, no empty promises back to one. And he said, or bag or baba nya kwenye bima or be duty free enclaves for the whole Ghana. What I said, there no person watching and say, once the free zones. You need regional offices. What I say, you were just Accra, Tema Enclave, Kumasi, and secondary Western region. But you better not say, so already, yeah, Ministry of Trade, I say, and I see His Excellency at the agribusiness as an Ababeka home. Into Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industries. Into me ma ba me ani MPP for what to say. Ono bi ba me before our bedroom na MP NDC for ye ni adwene ho dada. They say afei na free zones ye be expand ye tentacles across all the regions.
I see.
Enti nyame ya adom na ya start ene NCA for di nkita ho. Western region say NCA for office na marente back one wing media main free zones. The same thing okwa Ashanti NCA for. Ye ni omo ye nhyehyɛ ye bi say omo regional offices no ye beje na ye bie offices ne bi original levels no ma hwe enwuma e wo region mu ebiem ye san bie office no e dey support agribusiness initiative by this government unsa wo hwe bono ene ahafo ho na omudwumadie ba ko ye farming ye wo cashew process companies omu process cashews e wo bono ahafo ne mantem ho any other senator almost a process add value for export to ho inti ene ye see ye expand ye ko akwa pay nsase atoto se de ye no na investors are omo ye ewo interest wo agri business no ba na is already no nyafe no mo kochina akopɛ nsase for agri businesses inti ye ba regional levels no nearby yes preparation no they are to so that investors whenever they come they already have plug and play infrastructures available into ni nyina ye avenues ye dey ba ye employment e dey ama party efo no into me hye kakra ye dey gu akwam no ye benya regional offices into say yes start and release our program na at the regional level no party na TSM me go find people ni so me ye adwuma e wo mase omo ye
Ghana for
omo ye with for mutimodin Bobie nti saa me nti sajuma wo ho me 10 slot I expect say me kwa kofa MPP ni abetema ba NDC 40
why
quarter kra wonya quarter
why
me say quarter
why
quarter kra wonya
why
wallahi quarter
one quarter
me man
see what let me come to you and tell me you have the next 10 minutes
10 minutes
so far dear Ben what me achieve where have you reached with Ghana Digital Centers and where do you think you can carry that institution to?
From where we came from and where we find ourselves by now structures near shaky honestly what we wanted to do we couldn't have done that on those structures to make sure administrative wise no it was just like a tabletop organization it be been in a bush okay anything now we have a structure if tomorrow and I say China Minuha Uber is like structures or units you have even though it's not complete it is not complete but in the next 1 month we will fully be well structured as an organization ready to take off.
I see.
Now the lighter ones you buy any private entity be Makers Place in your partnership robotic competition.
Okay.
It was an organizational international agency organization with ITU International Telecom Union Switzerland. We organized a local competition here. 2 teams, junior and senior teams.
Okay.
We represented Ghana. Interestingly, the teams came from the same school. We incubated them, we groomed them, we coached them, prepared them for 8 months at our expense. Everything prepared them. Yadomo Switzerland. Like I said, both junior team and senior team knew winning competition. All right. The senior team was not able to make it because of a little issue with Omu robot. But the junior team won bronze out of over 120 countries globally. That was one of the things we were able to do. And this Friday, Saturday, we are organizing what we call Enjoy AI between 5 African countries: Ghana, South Africa, Lesotho, Kenya, and Morocco.
Friday we are. I see.
Yeah, we are hosting it 2 days.
I see.
In robotics AI. Bobie, your industry no very big. Anytime I say, your previous vice president or see digitizing, I didn't know what he was doing. We should have regional centers of digital learning. We don't have them. And then okay, private school. So they know what is robotics. They know a bit of AI. But Ibia school akola la wireless JHS.
And now
unima there your friend AI, unima there friend robotics. Machine automation. We should have these centers and to show a manifesto no more. It is captured there. A manifesto no more. Azan. It was to build digital innovation centers. Modeled in the form of the Accra Digital Center.
Okay.
Where and collaborating
within communities.
Yes, communities across the country. First, we have to start from the regional centers.
This is a huge investment, eh?
Yes. Hey. So that was the vision. His Excellency started in 2016, but Yanum the Akwechebium. We don't have any regional center. We don't have any center apart from Accra Digital.
The digital man.
We don't have any.
The digital man. Okay.
Bobie Mindao. And you see, we are 100% IGF. So now we are begging her to force and say, "Oh my, set up regional center." And when this comes on stream, then we get to employ our people. Because regional centers, no say, to me, young for 10, 15 or more across the 15 remaining regions. That's work. And you see, we are doing 1 million coders training. 1 million coders, no. After the training, Ghana Digital Center is supposed to be the absorption point of the trainees at the BPO centers, because we are supposed to host BPOs. Business process and outsourcing centers. Programming, coding, software development. We are supposed to employ them to do more works. But Yanum, they slept. So, but be assured that by next year around this time, we should have no less than 5 regional centers coming on stream.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Now, Jiva, tell us, I know, sir, what time, sir. Grassroots for ne so mo pedjume free ho.
Ejuma beba.
Da ben.
Ejuma beba. So I have this story I tell everybody. We are 8 months in office. Only Mr. Da 9th of December I declare President Mahama winner of the election. No.
Yes.
When Mr. Sada maybe Munye Juma start that very day. In terms of the security agencies, they started deploying some of them to provide added security to the president-elect. Between 9th December to 7th of January 2025, some people got specific jobs. Chief of Staff, Secretary to the President, Secretary to we. They are also President Mahama Eno. Some people got jobs on that day. The day after, I think 8th or 9th of January 2025, I'm say Dr. Atofosin, John Jinapo, Dr. Ini, and then I think Minua Eduji, Afechi, Omunye Juma. The following day, another set got their jobs. On the 13th of February, Misuminya made there. 14th of February, Misuminya. What am I saying? Just say that our people need jobs legitimately. It won't happen overnight. It will take time. No matter how slow it is not deliberate. What am I saying? No matter how slow it is not deliberate. It's systematic. And then you say nominate Justice Bafu Boni as the Chief Justice. Nidiana Abano. Echina Obibeni Juma. So there are so many opportunities that will come. And like I said, grassroots should not give up. It is not like the party is not thinking about them and our appointees M1. Sometimes their frustrations are justified, in a sense that you've been in opposition, you've been jobless for 8 years. So you expect the moment your party comes to power, things happen overnight. But it will happen. Like I said, if I am able to roll out my regional centers, I mean, of course, the people who get opportunities are familiar people or familiar faces who are qualified to fill those slots. We are political appointees and we know what to do. They should not give up. Jobs will come.
They should not give up. Job will definitely catch up with them. See you, Ghana Digital Centers. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. All right. So, Rajifa Gunu and I attending Kano live on Accra100.5 Citizen Show and Tuesday afternoon. Let's do this. All right, thank you so much. My member was from Fanchre Ghana Funina and or say up to date estate construction. But before that, you know, me bacho for a government press statement to release from presidency in fact to us a quick mame up to date estate and construction was men country was say omo ensase na afibiano so omo ye omo yearly anniversary promo a de atiere se omo tete omo nsase na ebo so omo tete so kra na omo tete so a de omo an say 30,000 omo de about 25,000 30,000 already about 25,000. All right, so my main call this Nkomo way Embra mene lawyer Kweku Ansah, former director Ghana School of Law, and Nkomo ni die nyina say President Mahama nominates His Lordship Justice Paul Bafuboni as Chief Justice. Obani over Akwaba. Boko de Boko apomunso erade kan ye ho Ofa so yeah sorry spokesperson to the president Honorable Felix Kwachu Fosu the abetu dwase unua His Lordship Justice Paul Bafuboni and Oma nominating as a new CJ. What is your view on this?
Oh, me there. Ono na the most senior justice of the Supreme Court this year. Into ono obvious choice. Na president aye na ye papa won say this year no yan speculate na ye dey for photo about papers mu na ye debate na ye eno an say wa nominate no we Sana constitution no say. No, but over my Musa assassin way. I'm for predicting about Bafuboni. So don't you think the nomination will feed into the idea that okay, so let's get rid out Niemfra a Bafuboni perceived maybe that is what their MPP on Crawford so Bafuboni NDC in on person modeneba and empowerment naba. Don't you think they be feeding into that conversation? Oh, there be say a judge there in your judge now only particular biome and they say no NDC or MPP or CPP that they don't call bench no na there no party asade na yira nti enim se oye judge na justice toko no ni yie no CCM se yakabia se ye history na yakoye nim na womo mbeka se na agenda na ye yi no they shouldn't forget say Bafuboni when Kwesi Eni Yeboah was living na Bafuboni was the most senior justice of the Supreme Court. Na ono NSSNka ye nominating no.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yes. And omo amoka say agenda, na nya agenda. Mama yemfa no kure en ye discuss no. So ono na edu sesia oniwa poama na next. Ndi eba be council say enu ti ni yi talk on na and then I just say the next 10 chief justices no womu nyina womunti yi talk on I don't think say ye bribi e say yes so yes so no ye person so but the end is so no like Bafuboni distinguished career no talk on men ho
enti ofa e dey no mu sign Bafuboni ho eko yi tokonu Gertrude
Nana former president says the main person my body na Rebecca say Debbie body former president on one part constitution na nye juma na me di yapi o mi mu enje
Eka otu anamon bia na yesi ma criticize. But yeah, the constitution, you know, but yeah, Juma, Mama and Fanya Juma, the kind of distinguished judicial career Bafu Boni, and Yano, very few justices of the Supreme Court never won. So I say, yes, share a judicial activism, Bafu Boni, Dimba Kwa, and Yano da. So, and yet will be an agenda, maybe by sheer coincidence. And President Mahama saw Bobby and raise a set agenda. And I bet the backbone and woman you know fee and to say a day, Sadia no foreigner because he will go down in our history one day as one of the best jurists that Ghana produced. Just read his judgment. Now, the analytical mind or work. And when you talk of jurisprudence and your judges they analyze jurisprudentially. And I'm glad that we are producing. We are now seeing younger ones following the footsteps of Mpanyinfo na abeye won de no mkono Ibafu Boni Poama Tanko Amadu Yune Kulendi Enreta Mensa Bonso. These are the most senior in the city. Emi de tene President Mahama or the most senior aye juma na ye debate ewo media mu enko so sa aka me 2 days so aka me 3 days so onye ni ke December 26 next year obeko Poama be 3 days onko the most senior na yem building new tradition na ye ko enim.
Lawyer, revelation we had there, but would you say Justice Bafu Boni be the pay Juma? I'm a justice system no anymore benyam.
Oh, me say onimune Juma. Na one say penyu ofie na Asemba na ya nkwetino na ye ko penino ho ko bita no na dwen e wo ho ya na mpempi no eye say ye be question na ko abu franchise ye de seniority no ye Juma obi a waye Supreme Court judge for how many years ni former President Kufuor and a bepa no High Court judge Supreme Court judge Ansah obey Supreme Court judge no High Court judge High Court the judgment be a kama odin hudi or kana tempting adie ba kwa yempe o Ghana man mun no say we or yepa na je say on na juma yi we onye na je say odin bra no so okay Ghana Bafu Boni dey na akoye
I see.
I assistant meaning papa oba from 1 will go no na no from 3 that was gone the ultimate 2 years and authenticity the ultimate 4 years ultimate 2 years so but so
yeah
but I respect him.
I see. Oh, Kafra on Fanche, and I think a very healthy conversation. But Ghana for say we have a new nominated CJ. His Lordship Justice Bafu Boni, and say President are nominated and I just say. Okay, All right. So you go so I didn't come more near try say benya a lawyer Ansah back, but intimi and we have lawyer Godwin Eduji Tamaklo CEO National Petroleum Authority and one year NDC emranimfo nyina eba no dani. Council Akwaba.
Onmiamfo Bobie enyumbre mechi. Echa wechi onina.
Ibeti fo nyina jewoso. Council enne ewie na yete se ye mampani apaw eye ora Bafo Boni se oruna emra meye atemuofo epani eye CJ. From where you sit, who say your opinion on his nomination?
Okay. Bobie wants the panel for the man. We Ansah Bobie said they have a point of you views about your man within the community. The idea of na who interested
loyalty and I'm say lines no high so lines ne high baby a lawyer obiano on fanche. We are trying to get back to him. Try say benya council back. Judy Mensa say good luck to the new CJ. Dodu Nkrumah says he deserves it. Thomas is complaining about our network. Now, Mama, the president, Ghana is working again, inshallah. This one is coming from Sani Kose. All right, thank you, Sani Kose. Is it Kose or this Vivian say, Bobie, please, you are speaking as if you don't know the MPP. They can even do more than what you think. All right. So Mamin Kofa council bill. Council. Wadaroma fache na lines no and GGA. Pacho you bit me to us free baby na one.
Nti na me can say obi to say now for Ansah the views about happening within the fraternity. The idea that will want me but take serious premium on the Ansah or Kekana. Na make me na mo aka say sabi o share obi say ya papa Bafo Boni sabi o o ti sabi na wa we better obi a o share ne kra e wo go so ne go so
acha minimo
I have forgot. Ona otene plaza Accra, ena ya odibegba Konongo Odumase secondary school. Eye ni O level, any A level or on Ofi ho na Oba University of Ghana. Na MVP I say ni wo ho a eya no kan say that say ni mi apreko any say John na emra omoba law faculty na omo de omo from said you encourage for law students. Say the media said you almost feel cry as a mortar and
yeah.
Omodie Konongo Odumase. It is which Yana maybe our record to the first second a car Konongo Odumase secondary school. And they be out of power. If you want would you are law school, Kakra. When you say of the second cause that
I see. How are you for?
One of the towns in Ashanti.
Oh, okay.
Either gonna have something.
Oh, okay.
Into a few home, no be a high judge. President Gufan an ordinary court of appeal. In the court of appeal, no, for 2 years or and an upper Supreme Court. By the time of the upper Supreme Court, not to say it was the youngest Supreme Court judge at that time. And what's the Supreme Court was a bit something where and there President John Dramani appointing the Parliament and go through the approval process as a Parliament existing one or may the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. This is a welcoming message. So he's coming in at the time judicial reform, facing a lot of public concerns and others. With sober head, one should say, obey to me. I'm making sure, sir, you're reaching me and clear all the negative perceptions about the judiciary. Okay.
Council, sir, what's your unia MPP ni? Now catch will say, oh, we predicted, say, and this mu yi tokonu, nama demo party man aba. What will be your response?
Thankfully, 7. And the risk, when we say, but what you need,
to meet you.
At the current Supreme Court, the oldest judges are for it would have been a different story if the Muhammad Bible for a younger person. But what I say?
Yeah.
Is the oldest. So seniority wise, judgment wise, we bear. But what I say?
Yeah.
2. When one didn't for High Court. When one didn't for Court of Appeal.
No.
Now, one of the interesting things that is back for body.
Tell me.
When we say brand all the Republic is Mrs. Queen drives my when one and that case.
Hey, Onwa.
No.
I see.
Yes. The Republic versus Mrs. Queen Adjamal Bowling. That time, fast track. No, knowing the High Court. Now, there was a story to be our camp to that. Or say, the time, say, Mrs. Rollins back for that. They are part of a dinner back court. Now, dinner back court, wouldn't be oil. Bobie.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be there Rollins on to that.
Ojinan Tintin.
Ojinan Tintin. It's there's about to walk. I would say, Papa, you back on good now. On to that. And it was almost like contempt of court. Also, be a back on. Will be at nothing. Accused person in Kwan the dog.
Yeah.
Papa, ya bar, and then the area and the area now. No, switch now. Or say, no, would you say? Into one day, and now, offer Mrs. Rollins, the lawyer, Nana. Ampo, Ajiampo. Okay, and that was for my Nana Jampo. or abdicate here or no. No, the name between Rollins lawyer. It was say, yeah, you are a friend of mine. So, oh, Anna, Mr. Wu, who bet me out there? President Rollins said, on Natia. Also, they were come and one of them. No, see, I don't know. Papa, you mean for content. The ability of my book. Ebia, na, Benjamin.
I handle.
So I said, who would you be? And one of the intimidating.
Very. Ujina Okoso.
Intimidating power.
Jina Okoso pa.
Which means intimidating for intimidating judge or one.
I tell you. Jina Okoso pa. Kasabro miage.
Sometimes. And you see, or show when you pay you.
Show when you say.
When you say. That what do you about for my will make you note now or girl. Also, no, if you say, Papa, I said, like your body intimidating. My you are obeying I understand last minute. Or few or call court of appeal. It's a court of appeal of court. President Kwabena didn't call court of appeal. Supreme Court. President Kwabena didn't call.
I see.
Yes. In fact, the only time President Mahama are getting involved with anything in that is back on it. And he said after he removed Caesar or suspended by reason of the constitution, it should be the senior most. It's now President Mahama need a choice to decide. But what you say? Now we need a choice.
Lawyer, Ansah na bekono. Expectations be na o hwehwe free justice Bafo Bonny ho. Reforms be na o hwe kwai ba community bi a o hwe kwai se we die. Se otimi ye e wo judicial sector no mu.
Oh, I say the perception say e be a case delay will come. That is said. I would say judicial power, it cries on power. But what do the judicial power can be complete. We have Bobie. Many of young the only reason I am calling Goku and then they say yes, justice is every day. And the only reason I didn't treat you and they say yes, the public, the judicial services, the justice delivery system. What I say?
Yes.
The capacity, public confidence in the administration of justice compromised. Look, we'll be okay. Was it Friday? Now, MPP youth organizer. They were doing sorry. Now, also, President Mahama, the TNP, almost caught them and almost praying I was top. And I said, maybe I joy guy, bless journalists. So, when journalists are warm and more, a friend will be an no say, Nan say, Bobian. When we say, Bobie a broadcast about first lady a fear was it she owns office. That statement alone was enough to get Bobie Ansah locked up in police cells as though Wakoboko when Usana. In a Mibisa, Minya Salam, you can't intimidation. What form of intimidation is worse than this? At that time, no news organizer and no Nimsana. Now, me, and I'm in a court, our workers' college, a pay bill at the map. Now, me cut the assistance will be in a legal peace up to now. Bobie, and I want here.
Lawyer, Meti and Kamia Casano says, walk around here, Mia. Says, yeah, we don't get a wow, a carbe
Up to now, intimidation is Bobie and yes,
Capre. Oh,
sometimes somebody do not be a
you're the alliance of Syria.
One is if I'm not making it, meet me or you never been the body are whining and the resort saying another near judge to a good share. Contempt. Prophet, that means PC contempt. You realize when the judge number 14 days is a one priest. Mugabe, Marcy. Many Mugabe report recently not know some not for account to the number of times I have called 54 times.
Ah, dang.
54 times. Not the Grammy. Yeah, hey, police for the bonny awareness said almost wait to be IDP. It's a cobas, Miss Edwiana, the defendant Mugabe, higher crosses and nation of police officers. Last minute, now me yes, submitting of no case. Now Jack me get to equity a discharge Mugabe man. It is then to be between a born saying castle, a huna, Namentia. But you see, the young man said, you never have confidence in the justice delivery system.
Amen.
February Mestre, Chief Justice of the Court Parliament for Parliamentary Approval. Say at the end of the day. Now, when Bobie, Ghana is quite an interesting country. What you say? 2013 election petition. So now you say the now or campaign.
Yes.
After that decision, and now, Omukoye stop there. Sometimes it's here to politics and I'm thank you for. When we start the point of what can say, and that's something. And I echo who are judged from President Obama. Okay. Ghana to our baby something so.
Lawyer. You may ye dim komo say beye enkoma e bedi saa. Ya na mo mresa. Ye da se bebre say nwumre oni akasa.
No.
Amen. Pa cho say.
They said before I make so. Okay, na young for be of our dear friend Socrates.
Yes.
Good. for Athenian society, ancient Greece. Now, Greece for almost nothing. Until last week, almost born as a year. When the Napoleon no,
Debbie.
He was asked the uncomfortable truths among Athenian society. Into normal friend of the God flag. I would say 90 horses. I think it counts. We say small time who are shaking the body. Now Abuwa in our camp. Abuwa no two more Abuwa. But me too. It's once a while. Now one walk either the horse or the cattle or whatever. Bobie, Abayi, you need a so enemy. Gives me Sebio and yet everything perfectly. It's a great pain. One of my 3 years in a day. Aban your man in the so. It's a best show. Sometimes no prayer or back can say, and yeah, but your consona can't say.
Mate, counsel.
You do it not with malice. That's what I say.
Matthias, your counsel.
You do it not with malice. Say 1 year out of hatred. You are doing it out of love. You see, Bobie, Madam was saying,
Miss Medase, Ewo and Crunches and Mao, dear Mammy and Yumri.
Thank you.
All right, so does it live on Accra100.5 Citizen Show. Mamenka a year flame condoms. Was some intro now. Say, oh, Bobo, no one to atna. A yane ya say 90 minutes bedroom now, nada from Keja. You don't think in America a year flame condoms and watch as a watch. I was here, your friend of my name coding. Manu minim nipa okoje saa adletry e de bre me se me menye na wo sha condom akese me no na she na we no minya flame condoms for no mebu so se paite die wum ati okwa wi abu afisa den man ka so no wo de ne etete betete no enti pacho flame condoms se wo use condom ya use condom a edin na entie na enkofa assembly na nso no de traba ko wan so ti ba ko di aga ohia ko patu passages anyway but bo ho ban na ma agro no nyede sa agro no be da na flame condoms ai yare na Ghana fo nyina agiatu o say e bad say pleasure or last no stimulate ai o stimulate all you know mo dey inside no you know more stimulation flame condoms or say or last all right, let me go so can update estate and construction. Afibia anniversary omo ye no, mom tete omo nsase so. Omo nsase ni bi ewo Shy Hills, Miocho. Pram ben the wenya any other places. Omo yi kwayatum light wom kama. Found up to date estate construction. Wanya ntemo a nsase nsa. Ifiada bia no omo kɔ ekohwehwe nsase Friday and Saturdays. And up 7 a.m. on office, Ewalashi Oben Shalom Sport Bar Stop. From 0531 228 238 on Sabeka Omo. Mamenka the luckiest and once a show foundation. This year is going to be a sweet one. I don't just feel it, I know it. Do you know why? Because the luckiest season 3 is here. Now let me show you how to grab your winning ticket. The luckiest. Once you enter the luckiest Africa.com. bam ona was no enter bi ubedidi from 1 all the way up to 5,000 Ghana cedis ebomwa ona was no my main kai was Marcot Surgicals ewo ensase papa na Marcot Surgicals ewo Kumasi Atasemanso so pe asase a ewo Kumasi Atasemanso eho no eye elixo na chese wo hype enti se wo pe bisa no a Fre Marcot Surgicals omo won sase sizes 100 by 100 200 by 200 meters 200 by 100 ni nyina ebi oho wose Kwame Nkrumah sek wo mo dan kese susu a ope office space ana shop ana ni nyina no betumi abehu omo from 0244314310 imboost heba mesha wose eya numbi post ni aduru no na owedie ensisi wo so na empam yarwa emfiri wo so kra bills microcredit for enie wose say obi a wo peska dia ye adwuma bia no bills microcredit now so attack woman yemeka woman say MTN Momo omo eguso MTN Momo no omo eguso a ya omo ebohu dero so over 2 million Ghana cedis is up for grabs in the store mensa ka promo ufa ho hye nwia fa ho ehim Go TV star 759 hash na utimi connect ya o say ubehwe wani so ade pa live in Accra 100.5 and I think me kwaba me ba I'm on fire.
Hello Ghana for bills are canning hubiamo bills set 2025 idea and it does so homo bia wati wakwa oni ejumaye entifa weni tre bills na beji loan na ubeti media ye wow ejuma we ye loan don't come wunyashio nye wuhiane wo Ghana card ehwa na wonsaka usika na se we obi a we ye wow ejuma upese wutremu anase we ejumani a ujibusomi aketua enye bill se bray na beji loan na wonfa bibia siawowa collateral anase deposit wuhiemu bia enti afidie bill se si obi a woni ejuma bia ye ubetumi abeji loan don kominu bi na se wotne fie no enye sika no bi dia eye wow enti fra bill se si a e wo 0596920833 ana 0302200390 na wetumi achiawo bills Name HSA Accra100. Bank of Ghana and Ansah Bills Microcredit HSA Bills, financing your needs.
Say the Mako who Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic no me who credit you me say enunti no manya award wa e word best obi an transe e ma dompem ya de ka say anase me boya de enka ntu dem bio
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic esanya want to say me ekuro etu no me enka e wona num oba na be mo pa wo ene enyarwan kaye
na nsia ma me ka say ene spinal cord ho e kaye no Greenfield adoromenti ene wasa so le gina na so ebiem
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic our ultramodern laboratory and a diagnostic machine sir ehhehwe di padua di mu ankasa Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic ewa numba dogon Estate Junction last stop for 0243-983-906 and 0261-651-898
Greenfield
God is our healer
Greenfield
your last stop
I believe luck is everywhere for everyone
Jele biami eba chineke biane mi jele tomo jollof ye be mo sisi
The Lakia season 3 ye bie ni ejigbe na ke habu ni oketre olak ke oshikato he humli beji enyoye ni oke babu temi ne star 712 hash agbene nye ekome no ke he ehohe alo nye enyono ke ha onyanyo o feli laki ko ekome ke na namba kekeko alo nye enyono ke ko namba ni osmo ke mobile money ape ogbena oyemli agbene
alo ya theluckiestafrica.com nye akuchomli tikiten ko on number alo hani system e ko hambu obanya ohe ha oswoloku alo ngoni kuwe etwe hambu
ke mobile money ape ko ye Ghana alo card ko ya ablochi ticket ko mepe banye ewo oshikano o high enumoson ni o akutu
Ocho Emily Fair Banya Eye Market say
We want Nyako then. I love bottom website them.
Yeah, what fear lucky catcher. A jacket lucky a
Someone money na kofi afin your market banyo eka shoyeku NLA ya Caritas Lottery ni echi promo nese.
Ewra me pacho bra na me hwa de wo bag ni.
Bra aden ene so biem.
Hey, time heba me hye ya me kan se yi ba kwin. Ani wayi mi ensen.
Bra sanya time heba me hya esia gyimi ni me fiefo enya de abako ebeso yen.
We de udi se ofani nyina.
Time heba me hya me kasa me di one dance ya heaven ene de mekwa akopie. Enti se malaria we draw ne time heba mixture.
Enye enunku de nanum ato a wontimi anidie no. Time heba mixture duro no ene ye ma wo. Oba a wafa afuro de wo ma akwada no fo. Ene akwada woni mfie dumienu entimi num aduro yi bi.
Se obeto aduro yi bi anoma, hwe se wakọ hospital anase lab ameye hu se wo atudie malaria yi bi ansa.
Se o petam heba mixture enru dudu atu a fo ani kire KNG Herbal Center ewo Emrom Abidjan House ana ba ko so wo atonsu Monaco Junction.
Eno echi obenya bi atowo over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop dodo na emu.
Fre 0244 417669.
Kayo set time no TIME time herbal mixture afi malaria fever bi adani ziba ewo munu betu akọ.
FDA agi adwade nkratu yi atum.
Yes, Sasinabo, yes, Abba,
yes, Abba,
Afiz, Obiaba Tomato Assassin, and Sasa, nobody the foam, unknown Benji Estate and Investment Limited, Okofaba, was a Bragana Nara, and Sasa, Langat Sahin for Sambia Renew, Atoya, within 2 weeks, Kaya Pepes, near Zama, Sasa Pape Gugu Baby today, Tropoli, Apo City,
Central University near B5 of the Flower Road,
Shy Hills, Afienyato Estate, and Ambiambia Bebre, in Sunan Kania, are available. Yes, Sasin. Oil litigation free and not secure. I don't sasina. Not 2 weeks. Ya won't crata. Near Zamo.
Aha, mi atova. Mr. Kokwe. Nela ni banyo dinafle. Yikanya gade kamalongo. Langa de nyade kamalongo. Kejagbana dota de Benji Estate and Investment Limited. Afima nya anyibanyo kata fedume.
But Muslim can't not Josie. Not for one main office. Our Tama Community 25 opposite DPS International School Junction off Applau Road. Fresh
0555-229-909 Anna 0248-780887.
Benji Estate and Investment Limited. And Sassi for.
Me Junior Mengo, my brother Hope.
Now, when you not Joe Bagrosan.
Now, dear, when you mean the Samoa or what personal knowledge natural healthcare so I hear. And I didn't just say you.
Peske, I won't 70 or 10 so Cassimo Boo, who prostrate I can say, I'm on your drone so woman who
say yes, stroke, diabetes, hepatitis B, pressure, 60 yadia, a future woman who, and no more the whole was.
Oh, won't feed ye pa. Afe oba opesa o hips anasa wo to eya akese ye hoadwuma se stretch marks ajo wedi no aboso a ye free ho berima obema swa a opesa ye pagya mu no bra best care ewo enkran La Paz Nyameche Junction Grand Prince School no achiwa Kumasi Bantima G Runabout ye Medlab achiwo baby ani edan Sahuman Rural Bank wo mu no a Sahuyo so empomam ye ne Church of Pentecost ene di hwanimu takwa Roman Stores yene Zenith Bank edi hwanimu Sunyane ye Rex yene Total Filling Station no ene di hwanimu ena Takra de anaje ye ben Queens of Peace Academy yene Koi Filling Station edi hwanimu Fre Peske ewo 055-773-8555
Peske
quality hair.
Accra100.5
Accra FM.
Yo many ameda wase se weja efidie no ade amame na citizen show no akọ na wie ye de na onua wadamfo kofi Nyameche Ghana fo kofi ba akopɛ maje mekonwa menu ba betena ase kosi se nunsia no ebebo na news team no ebeba beka me ho wa ha na afi meja adwumedie no ede amount ene nti mesrɛ sesi ase wotitwotro mu ona mu bie fikyire unyanya nka obetie nkomo yakwa akosi adaje ne ebrenti o pentem de a mesrɛ hye no so ma me se eye Benji Estate and Investment hye no so Benji Estate and Investment na chese krofo a eba ne nsase ton eba ne yetwitwa asase indenture building plan na afi cement abo ahwea bibiara yedi si adan si ana yedi ye dan ho adwuma de a yedi mu tintiman na yenye suehunu any experience ana se yatene mu akyede a na kyese eye Benji Estate and Investment for mede edikufin ya meche me ba bebo wo enkyeremu na ma kyerɛ kwan a obefa so a obenya asase e wo nkran ha 70 by 100 na asase ne bo anyete na asase no betime ede abosome ba akokosi insia etuatua na nkakra nkra atu susu sister tie me san yesi so ede ama bra me se o benya asase etwa ne 70 by 100 no wetuatua ne kakra susu o de sika 5000 pen to ase eyo wanwa wa ba we no mpacho ka wanu tum na mfra manko me se ana once na nkohye me se nkran asase yetwa no 70 by 100 afi me pa ocho o de 5000 Ghana cedis pen to ase bosome ba akokosi nsia eye Benji Estate and Investment opese memfa ahoma no ma to bo ase ye wasase e wo Shai Osuduku ye wasase e wo Chupoli ye wasase wo After Central University ye wasase wo Prampram ye wasase e wo Duduwa ye wasase wo miamia bebre unia Kofi nyameche ji ahoma ya 0248 78 08 87 0248 78 08 87 and I say 05554 sorry 0554 5 near me 0554 452689 0554 452689 ain't it fra home fre na ginchire mu ewo ho ana wo se wate ase me na asa etwetwe waso na so ma mpesa me ka che se ma asem no eho ye tro efu nsu ase mfuturo bi enu ho no kra na me ka che enti se me bo wo nchire mu dia na Benji Estate se ye wo asase ewo Shai Osuduku a eben Esutware Junction Shai Osuduku asase a